This is Talk Radio, WCZN. It's time for Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio, WCZN.
Play ball!
Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio, WCZN is brought to you by Frame World, Wow, Crestwood Medical Center, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, Owens Home Appliance, Bill Penny Toyota, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration. Now, let's head to the ballpark with the voice of the Trash Pandas, Josh Carey.
And a pleasant Saturday evening to all of you. Josh Carey welcoming you to Toyota Field, where tonight it is going to be the fifth game of a six-game series between the Rocket City Trash Pandas and the Biloxi Shuckers. Back in Mission Command, running the boards is Daniel Williams. This is the pregame show as we are filing in here to a near-capacity crowd. Should be a fun Saturday evening in the Rocket City as the Trash Pandas will look to clinch the series this evening from the Shuckers. They've already taken 3 of the first 4 games of this week-long set, including a 10-8 win over Biloxi yesterday, and what was, well, maybe one of the more unusual games we have seen all season long. Let's tell you what happened in that contest. It started as a scoreless contest after an inning and a half, which took about 12 minutes to play. Both teams were going up there very aggressively, swinging at the first pitch. It was finally in the bottom of the second when Rocket City would strike first against Biloxi's starting pitcher, Bishop Letson. Leading off the inning was Jacob Cozart. He was hit by a pitch, and then he would move to second on another hit by pitch, this one to Caleb Bardolero. That would put runners at first and second with no one out. Eddie Micheletti Jr. would then hit a comebacker that hit off the wallet of the starting pitcher Letson. The ball caromed away for an infield single, so that loaded the bases with no one out. A ball had not left the infield yet, and then Juan Flores changed all that by roping a 2-run double into the right center field power alley. Scoring from third was Cozart. Around from second was Bardolero, and that gave Rocket City a 2-0 lead for Flores. RBI 18-19 on the season. After Anthony Skull struck out for out number 1. By the way, on the play, Micheletti went first and third. After the strikeout of Anthony Skull, it was Jake Thompson who came through, slapping a 2-run single past a drawn-in infield into left field, scoring Micheletti from third and Flores from second. RBI 21 and 22 for Thompson, and Rocket City was out to a 4-0 lead. They would double that advantage with 4 more runs in the third inning. 1 out, no one on base. A walk to Cozart started the rally, and then Caleb Bardolero would come through with a single to move Cozart to second. So 2 men on with 1 man out. Eddie Micheletti Jr. came to the plate. He's been struggling since coming to the Angels, but he finally got a pitch to handle and launched it over the right field wall for his 5th home run of the season, his 16th home run of the season. And I believe it's his 4th as a Trash Panda. RBI 49, 50, and 51 on the 3-run blast, and that would make it a 7-0 ball game. After Flores struck out, it was Anthony Skull who came through again, this time with a solo home run to right for Anthony, his 3rd home run of the season, his 2nd of the series, RBI number 7. That solo home run would make it an 8-0 ball game. All of that coming against Bishop Letson, and frankly, we all thought we were in for an easy night. That would not be the case, however. We would turn things to the 4th inning. Now, Kyle Robinson was getting the start for Rocket City. He breezed through the first 3 innings. He allowed only 1 man on base. He faced the minimum. He struck out 3. He was cruising right along. You were hoping to get at least 5, maybe 6 innings out of him. But suddenly we went to the 4th inning, and everything fell apart for Robinson. He gave up a leadoff walk to Dylan O'Ray, who would move to second on a single by Luis Pena. Another single to left, this time by Jesus Madej, would score O'Ray from second and put the Shuckers on the board, as that made the count 8-1 as Pena took second base. Andrew Fisher would then step to the plate, one of the top sluggers in the Southern League. He roped a 3-run homer over the right field wall. His first hit of the series, home run number 18, RBI 40, 41, and 42. And just like that, it was an 8-4 ball game. The good news is the bases were clear. You were hoping Robinson would be able to settle down. Unfortunately, he couldn't. He would give up a single to Josh Adamchevsky. He would strike out Braylon Payne for out number 1, then surrender another single to Damon Keefe. That put runners at first and second with 1 away when Mike Bovey came through with a RBI single into right center. That would bring in Adamchevsky from second, and that would make the score 8-5, as going first to second was Keith. A wild pitch would move Keith to third and Bovee to second. After Darian Miller flew out to right field for out number 2, it was Carlos Espinoza who came into the game for a struggling Kyle Robinson. The first man he faced was Dylan O'Ray, and O'Ray would go deep over the right center field wall. An unexpected 3-run homer. It looked like a routine fly ball off the bat, but the ball was really popping last night. 6 home runs between the two teams, 4 for Rocket City. That 3-run shot, though, for Biloxi tied the ball game up at 8 apiece. Home run number 3 for O'Ray, and RBI 25, 26, and 27. So it was 8-8, and then suddenly after that, everyone settled down. There was no scoring for the next 3 innings as both teams locked in an 8-8 deadlock until the 7th inning when Rocket City would take the lead for good. 2 out, no one on base. Jacob Cozart would go to the opposite field for his 5th home run as a Trash Panda, his 14th of the season, RBI number 54. That would give Rocket City a 9-8 lead. That coming off of Jack Seppings of the Shuckers. And then after that, Rocket City picked up one more run in the 8th inning, an insurance run, one more home run. This was by Jake Thompson, a solo blast over the right center field wall. His 3rd of the season, RBI number 23. He finished with 3 RBI in the game. And again, Rocket City wins by the final of 10-8 as Kenyon Yovan came in, pitched a 1-2-3 9th inning, and Nicolo Pignazzi picked up the victory with 2 shutout frames himself, 1 hit, 3 walks, and 4 Ks. Here were your totals. Biloxi, 8 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4. Rocket City, 10 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6. Pignazzi, the win to go to 1-0. Jack Seppings takes the loss, even though he pitched really well. 3 2/3 innings, 3 hits, a run was earned, 2 walks, no Ks for him. He's 0-4. And again, Kenyon Yovan with his 13th save of the season, a 1-2-3 9th inning. He struck out 1. Time of game, 2 hours and 53 minutes, and the attendance, 5,053. Again, Rocket City wins 10-8. There's a look at what happened last night at Toyota Field. We'll take a break on the pregame show, come back and take a look at the Southern League standings. That's all coming up right after this as you listen to Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
We can tell you how we're pushing the boundaries of innovation, how we're building Sentinel, America's next-generation ICBM system, sustaining deterrence for decades to come. We can tell you how we're delivering the world's first 6th-gen plane, or even how we're making record-breaking microchips smaller than a grain of sand. But why do that when we can show you? Visit Northrop Grumman at ngc.com to see for yourself. Your commercial property is more than a building. It's your brand. When customers and employees pull up, what does your landscape say about you? At Afix, we're the Tennessee Valley's premier commercial grounds experts. From routine maintenance to full landscape design build, irrigation, hardscapes, and sodding, we handle it all. But we don't just mow and go. Afix takes the time to understand your goals, your budget, and your brand, then builds a customized plan that maximizes your property's potential. People and culture matter to us. That's why businesses across the Southeast trust Afix as their partner. Call Afix today at 866-563-LAWN. One call, one partner, premier result. Visit afix.com.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Josh Carey back here to wrap up the pregame show. Again, Rocket City taking on Biloxi. Quick look at the standings. Knoxville, a game and a half up on Rocket City, 26-22. Trash Pandas, 25-24. Birmingham only 2.5 back. They've won 4 in a row. They are 24-25. Chattanooga is 15-34, 11.5 off the pace, and they have lost 9 of 10. Birmingham, by the way, has won 7 of 10. In the South, Pensacola, 31-17, 4.5 up on Montgomery. The Blue Wahoos have won 8 of 10. Montgomery 27-22. They've won 7 of 10 as well. Columbus 26-23. They are 5.5 out. Biloxi 21-28. They have lost 9 of 10. There's a look at the standings. We'll take one more break. Come back with first pitch right after this. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
You've got to experience Toyotathon at Bill Penny Toyota. They've got the selection with over 700 new Toyotas to choose from. And they've got the extras with Bill Penny perks and a 10-year unlimited warranty. So get on over to Bill Penny Toyota today and experience Toyotathon. Bill Penny Toyota in Huntsville and online at BillPennyToyota.com. Bill Penny's Toyota 10-year unlimited warranty is valid through the 10th year of ownership. Valid on new vehicles only. See dealer for details.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Tom Abraham here for my longtime friend Mike Owen of Owen Home Appliance. You know, Mike has over 25 years experience in the appliance industry, and since 2017, Owen Home Appliance has served customers in the Tennessee Valley with a focus on quality products, affordable prices, and excellent customer service. Owen Home Appliance prides themselves on community involvement as well, sponsoring local teams and events while making sure that you get the right appliance at the right price. Visit their highly interactive showroom in Lacey Springs, just 8 miles south of the river on 231.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Welcome back to Toyota Field, everyone. Josh Carey with you, joined alongside Chris Harris, and back in Mission Command running the boards is Daniel Williams, as we're ready for Game 5 of 6 this week between Rocket City and Biloxi. And the news today for the Trash Pandas, going back to the bump, is the number one prospect in the Angels farm system, the number one pitching prospect, that is, and that's Tyler Brebner.
Yeah, Tyler, the top prospect, as you mentioned, for this team, and we're looking for his first really full start. You know, we've seen some flashes of his brilliance over the first couple of starts, but trying to put it all together here today. We know he's been able to command that fastball, throw it for strikes. Can he put together the changeup? Can he put together the off-speed pitch with that fastball? Sky's the limit for this kid, and you know, hopefully tonight, and what a challenge for him facing some great young talent for this Biloxi Shuckers team.
We'll see him go to the bump here in just a moment. Also want to welcome those of you watching on 31.6 Way More Television, our TV partner for the 2026 season. We are ready for tonight's national anthem performed by Hannah Gable. Let's go down to the field for that. That was Hannah Gable with tonight's national anthem. Nice job by her. And we're ready to go. Rocket City and Biloxi, Game 5 of 6 between these two teams. Again, the Trash Pandas looking to clinch the series. Here's the starting lineup for the Shuckers: 56 and 58 on the season, 21 and 28 for half number 2. Dylan O'Ray going to lead things off and play second base. He had a big 3-run homer last night that tied the game. Luis Pena will hit second. He's the designated hitter, 5 of 16 in his first series at the AA level. And then The number 1 overall prospect in minor league baseball, Jesus Madej. He'll bat third, play short. Rocket City's done a pretty good job on him, though. He's only 2 of 17 for the series. Andrew Fisher will bat cleanup and play first. Braylon Payne in the 5 spot. He's patrolling center field. Damon Keith will bat 6 and play right. In the 7 spot is the left fielder, Mike Bovee. Hitting 8th and making his series debut will be Daniel Guiarte. And then hitting 9th will be the catcher, David Garcia. Here's the defense for Rocket City, left to right. Thompson, Skull, and Micheletti. Third to first, Fontanelle, Namala, Rodriguez, and Bartolero. Behind the plate, Cozart, and on the hill will be Tyler Bremner. 0-2, an ERA of 7, but again, it's only his 3rd appearance as a Trash Panda. He was much better his 2nd time around last week against Knoxville than he was in his Trash Pandas debut earlier this month against Birmingham. Against the Smokies, he went 5 innings, allowed 4 runs on 6 hits, did strike out 7, did not walk a batter. Alas, he was saddled with the loss. Final score was 4-1. Here's a look at the umpires. Behind the plate calling the balls and strikes is Trey Ward. Your first base umpire is Emmanuel Perez, and the third base umpire will be the crew chief, Chad Westlake. Trash Pandas in their blue halo tops this evening with white lettering across the front, capital letters that says Rocket City, a small white numeral on the left hip, large white numeral on the back of the shirt, also white breeches, the halo blue cap, and the white RC intertwined emblem in the middle. As for Biloxi, gray tops, gray bottoms, it says Biloxi across the front and print lettering in navy blue with powder blue trim, small navy blue numeral on the left hip with powder blue trim, large navy blue numeral on the back of the shirt with navy blue trim, and Biloxi tonight wearing the all navy blue cap with the capital letter white B in the middle for Biloxi. We're ready to go as Tyler Bremner is on the bump. He's into his wind, and the first pitch of the ball game is a fastball that misses low. It's 1-0. First pitch is at 6:36, and the game time temperature is 89 degrees. Hazy skies overhead, but no threat of rain. That's the most important thing. As the pitch is swung and fouled straight back, it'll go to a ball and strike. And like we said, huge crowd expected. We got to be getting near the 7,000 mark for this one.
Yep. Very, very nice to see. Folks got here early, too. In fact, the gates opened a bit early. Got that beer stein for the first 1,000 fans.
Next pitch swung, rolled gently to second. Easy play, Rodriguez. In, up, throw to first is in time. And Dylan O'Ray, 275, 3 homers, and 27 driven in, is out number 1 in the first inning. So 1 away for Luis Pena, 313, 1 home run, and 3 driven in. Fans, it was Marco's Pizza that fed the Trash Pandas front office earlier today. Why is Marco's Pizza so good? Well, it's the ingredients, fresh dough made daily in the store, a special blend of 3 freshly shredded cheeses, 6 Marco's Pizza locations in the Madison and Huntsville area. Order for delivery, pick it up in the store or at the drive-thru window. Or call or go to marcos.com. Marco's Pizza, as the first pitch is fouled straight back, 0-1 to Pena. For Bremner, he's a 4-pitch pitcher, 4-seam fastball plus a slider, curve, and changeup. That changeup is really good as the 0-1. That'll sail high and tight that time. Slider that time, and it'll go to a ball and a strike on Pena, who's got 3 RBI this week in addition to a home run. Win not a factor. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and popped up into left. Starting back now, charging in Thompson, but he'll slow up and make the catch for out number 2. He started back, but he's so fast he was able to make up plenty of ground coming in. And Pena flies to left for the second out of the first inning.
Yeah, really nice adjustment there by Jake. And we've seen sometimes issues early in games until the lights take over out in left field. But good start for Tyler Bremner. Able to pitch in the zone with 3 of his pitches so far. And here's a fun matchup here, Madej against Bremner.
Might be seeing this at the next level one day. The fastball swung on and missed. It's 0-1 as he beat him to the punch, did Bremner. Again, that fastball, it's not a cheapie. It's mid-90s. That one came in at 95. Madej, 273, 13 home runs, 80 RBI. 0-1, going to miss down and in, a changeup. 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, Rocket City's done okay against this guy. 2 of 17 for the series with an RBI and 4 strikeouts, including 1 to end last night's game. Next pitch is in the dirt, 2-1. Now, savor the flavor. Keep in mind, he's only 19 years old. He's going to have his struggles as Madej. He'll figure his way around this. The Brewers are still plenty happy with him. Here's the windup and the 2-1. Swung on, tapped up the up toward the mound, Bremner fields, throws to first in time. A swinging bunt by Madej, and a very easy top of the first inning for Tyler Bremner as he retires the side on 9 pitches. 1, 2, 3 go the Shuckers in the top of the first inning. Bottom half on its way. It's Biloxi nothing, Rocket City coming to bat. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
With WOW Internet, there's no surprises. Everything's included. Fiber-powered internet starting at $25 per month. One price. No contracts. No data caps. No hidden fees. Just reliable internet that's there for you. All the time. Every time. 99.9% network reliability. Get WOW Internet today at wowway.com. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Your commercial property is more than a building. It's your brand. When customers and employees pull up, what does your landscape say about you? At AFIX, we're the Tennessee Valley's premier commercial grounds experts. From routine maintenance to full landscape design build, irrigation, hardscapes, and sodding, we handle it all. But we don't just mow and go. AFIX takes the time to understand your goals, your budget, and your brand, then builds a customized plan that maximizes your property's potential. People and culture matter to us. That's why businesses across the Southeast trust AFIX as their partner. Call AFIX today at 866-563-LAWN. One call, one partner, premier result. Visit afix.com.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the first inning, 1-2-3 went the Shuckers in the top half as you look at that near capacity crowd filing into Toyota Field. Here's the starting lineup for the Trash Pandas, who are 60-57 on the year, 25-24 for half number 2. Arjun Namala leading it off and playing short. He takes a first pitch sinker that misses outside, and it's 1-0. Arjun, 257, 5 home runs, and 16 driven in. That's including his time with the Blue Jays organization. And the 1-0, that'll miss high, another slider. 2-0 to Arjun. Hitting second is the second baseman, Nick Rodriguez. Batting third will be Jake Monroe. He is the designated hitter. Cleanup is Jacob Cozart. He will do the catching. He's had a good week. 2-0. There's a strike. Found the very top of the zone with that slider. It's 2-1 as Jerron DeBerry on the hill. 7-7, a 4.57 ERA.
It's one of the 2 guys in the rotation that's actually been here all season.
The 2-1 missing outside, another slider. 3 balls and a strike. Cozart, by the way, with 2 home runs this week. Caleb Bartolero will bat 5th and play first. He's 6 of 13 for the series. Eddie Micheletti Jr. will bat 6 and play right as the pitch is pop foul back behind us, out of play. It'll run to 3-2. Micheletti with a 3-run homer yesterday. Cole Fontenelle back in the lineup. He'll bat 7th and play 3rd. Anthony Skoll in the 8th position out in center. He's got 6 hits. And Jake Thompson will bat 9th and play left. He's had a good week as well. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He chased a curveball. He went slider, did DeBerry. He finally broke off a hook, and fooled was Namala. Strikeout number 1 for DeBerry. Out number 1 in the first inning for Nick Rodriguez, 257 with 3 home runs and 51 driven in. The defense for the Shuckers, left to right, Bovee, Payne, and Keith. Third to first is Guilarte, followed by Madej, O'Ray, and Fisher. Behind the plate, Garcia, and again on the hill is Jerron DeBerry. He went around on the check swing on first pitch, did Rodriguez. According to Chad Westlake at third, it's 0-1. Already told you what DeBerry's numbers. He is out of Texas. He went to Dallas Baptist University, one of the better mid-majors out there. Pitches down and in. Going to go to a ball and a strike on Rodriguez. Pitched at a couple of JUCOs as well, Grayson County College, as well as Northern Oklahoma Enid. Open stance for Rodriguez. The 1-1. Pitches high and away, a cutter that time. It'll run to 2 balls and 1 strike. 3rd round draft choice of the Brewers in 2024.
Mentioned those 2 junior college seasons and went to Dallas Baptist as a reliever. As a junior, went undrafted, came back to college, and really had a tremendous senior season.
2-1, bunted foul at the third base line by Rodriguez off the changeup. It's 2-2. Usually you do that, you're asking for trouble, only because if you use up all your eligibility, you have no leverage in the draft, but it wound up working out for him.
He was a third-round pick, and his signing bonus was just $25,000.
Well,
so
there you go.
I mean, it takes that leverage out of that. You see a lot of second, third-round picks, in the seven figures these days, but as a senior. But here he is, at Double-A, and he's trying to work his way up. He's got great stuff. He really pitches off of his off-speed stuff. You'll see a lot of the cutters and the curveballs and the sliders before the heater.
2-2, a swing and a miss. There was that curveball down and in, and Rodriguez chased one well out of the zone. Back-to-back Ks by DeBerry. Out number 2 in the first for Jake Monroe, 327, 5 home runs, and 28 RBI. Fans, MLB Plus is new for 2026. Stream MLB Network 24/7 and select out-of-market games every week, plus live radio broadcasts of every game. Game Day 3D, big inning, and minor league action as well. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus to subscribe today. Right on right in the first pitch, down and away. 1-0. Rocket City has seen DeBerry once this season. That was on April the 24th in Mississippi. He went 3 2/3, allowed 6 runs, 5 earned on 5 hits, walked 5, and struck out 5. Next pitch swung and fouled straight back. Mighty cut that time by Monroe. It'll even out 1-1. Rocket City won that game 8-5, and DeBerry was saddled with the loss.
The only player in the lineup today that saw him, though, was Nick Rodriguez. He was 1 for 2, so pretty much everybody's seeing him for the first time.
1-1. Pitch is outside. That was a changeup. 2-1. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Namala was involved in a trade. Monroe called up. Cozart in a trade. Bartolero was called up afterward. Micheletti trade. Fontenelle wasn't in the lineup that day. Skull was at A-ball as the fastball swung on and missed. It's 2-2, and then Jake Thompson hadn't been signed yet. He was playing indie ball at the time.
He's one of those guys you have to be patient in a lot of different ways because you're going to get so much off-speed stuff. You got to stay back.
2-2. Missing high and away. A fastball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So 2 teams that have pretty much not seen the opposing pitcher. We'll see what happens the first time through the order for each squad. DeBerry rears back, payoff pitch. Swung, popped up, foul, right side. Giving it a look is Fisher, but that'll land in the seats about 5 rows behind the first base dugout. And it will remain at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Jake keeping that on-base streak going, and now still the 4th longest active streak in all of minor league baseball at 34 games, which is, of course, a franchise record, too.
Here's 3-2. Swung and popped up into shallow center. Out is O'Ray, the second baseman. About 5 feet into the shallow center field grass. He'll put it away on a pop-up to second by Monroe. And 1-2-3 go the Trash Pandas in the bottom of the first inning. At the end of 1, we're scoreless. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at crestwoodmedcenter.com.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. No one out-innovates Northrop Grumman, from creating the most powerful microchips on Earth to delivering over 1.3 million solid rocket motors at the pace of demand. Our growing workforce of 100,000 strong, spanning across all 50 states, demonstrates our commitment to the communities we serve. By investing nearly $13.5 billion into infrastructure and R&D, we're delivering defense solutions that redefine excellence. We won't just tell you we're developing the future of technology. We'll show you. Visit ngc.com to see for yourself.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top of the Northrop Grumman second inning. It's scoreless. Rocket City and Biloxi. Due up for the Shuckers, it'll be the middle part of the order. Fisher, Payne, and Keith against Tyler Bremner, who tossed a 1-2-3 first inning, got a flyout and 2 groundouts to Cruz. Here's Andrew Fisher, 234, 18 homers, 42 driven in. He picked up his first hit last night. It happened to be a 3-run homer. And he goes after the first pitch, pops it up right side of the infield. Rodriguez, the second baseman, drifts in, camps under it, puts it away as he makes the catch on the infield dirt. Popping up to second is Fisher. 1 pitch, 1 out in the Northrop Grumman second. For Braylon Payne, 217, no home runs, and 3 driven in. I'll tell you what, I'm looking at the replay. Rodriguez came in and made the catch. That's a good thing. I think Bartolero may have lost it. Sort of had his glove in the air as if to say, where is it?
As they say, that's a major league pop-up.
Right on left, first pitch is swung and hit foul off to the left. 0-1 to Payne.
Keeping an eye on what's going on in Chattanooga, and guess what? Bottom 5, it's 3-0. Barons on top as they look to win another.
Right on left, the 0-1. Pitch is high. That was a slider. 1-1. Can we just disband Chattanooga from the league the rest of the year?
What does that take? Like a over 50% vote?
I guess. 1-1, down and in. Change up, it's 2 balls and a strike. It's not that they're losing. It's the fact that they haven't been terribly competitive. I guess they're only down 3, so they have a shot tonight, but still. It has been a rough go about the last month for them. The 2-1 swung and popped up again. Long run, Fontanelle. Over, though, is Namala, the shortstop, into shallow left field. He makes the catch. About 5 feet into the shallow left field grass. Payne pops to short. 2 quick outs in the second inning for Damon Keith.
You know, Bremner hasn't picked up a strikeout yet, but he hasn't given up solid contact. We've had the pop-up, another pop-out there, a couple of soft ground-outs in the first inning, and a pop-out to shallow left field. So he's not missing bats, but they can't square him up yet this first time through the lineup, at least so far.
5 outs on 15 pitches. Right on right against Keith, 294, 7 home runs, 33 RBI. First pitch is a strike. That's a changeup, 0-1. Like I said last inning, first time through the order for each team tonight. Might be a bit of a feeling out period. We'll see what happens second time through the order. Bremner likes what he sees, the 0-1. And the fastball high and tight, 1-1. And I say that for Rocket City because a lot of the guys in the lineup are seeing DeBerry for the first time this evening as well. Here's the 1-1. Fastball cut through and missed. He was late on the heat as that one came in at 96. It's 1-2, and Bremner will go for that first strikeout. Let's see if he goes with that changeup ahead of the count. Keith stands back in. He's 3 of 11 this week. The wind and the 1-2. Now he did go changeup, but he missed down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and Bremner a little upset with himself.
Yeah.
Look at him. He knew he held on to that one a little too long.
You talked about it. Yeah, you look at all the publications. They talk about how good that changeup is. You just got to be consistent with it.
2-2. There it was, and oh boy, that should have been strike 3. It caught the very bottom of the zone, but they couldn't get the call from home plate umpire Trey Ward. So a payoff pitch is due to Keith. Bremner will look back in. And the 3-2. Swung, slapped right side and through for a base hit. So Keith is given a mulligan. Over to cut it off is the center fielder Skull. He'll get it back in. And the first base runner of the night belongs to Biloxi. A 2-out single to right by Damon Keith.
Talk about all the star power on this Biloxi team, but quietly, Keith's putting together a great season, hitting .294 coming in, 7 homers, 33 RBIs. And, yeah, how many times do you see that? A miscalled third strike, and then that next pitch, the opposition makes you pay.
Keith, by the way, 26 years old. He's one of the graybeards on this team, so it's easy for him to get overlooked as Mike Bovey steps in. First pitch. They're going to miss high with a fastball. It's 1-0. Bovey, 274, 8 homers, 53 driven in. And we're not being flippant when we say that. It's just that a lot of the 19, 20, 21-year-olds the Shucker team has, those are a lot of the prospects coming up through the farm system right now. The 1-0 is a swing and a miss, a changeup low. 1 ball, 1 strike on the left-handed hitter.
The ball is just falling off a table.
Well off the line at third is Fontenelle. Scoreless as we play the top of the Northrop Grumman second inning. Brimner, high leg kick, runner goes, pitches swung and sky to deep center, but it should hang up. For Skull, who backpedals, he's under it. He makes the catch. A deep fly out to center by Bovey, as that's caught about 5 feet from the warning track. And the side is retired. No runs, one hit, no errors, and one runner left. Bottom of the Northrop Grumman second on its way, still scoreless. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at crestwoodmedcenter.com.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Valley Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long. Strike three, you're out. Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Valley Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
With WOW Internet, there's no surprises. Everything's included. Fiber-powered internet starting at $25 per month. One price. No contracts. No data caps. No hidden fees. Just reliable internet that's there for you. All the time. Every time. 99.9% network reliability. Get WOW Internet today at wowway.com. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the Northrop Grumman second inning, scoreless, Rocket City and Biloxi. Fans, the mission at Northrop Grumman is to be at the forefront of technology and innovation, delivering superior capability in tandem with maximized cost efficiencies. The security solutions they provide help secure freedoms for our nation as well as those of our allies. Do it for Rocket City in the second. It's the middle part of the order. Cozart, Bartolero, and Micheletti against Jerron DeBerry, who retired the side in order in the first, 2 by way of strikeout. First pitch. And Ole Miss high to Cozart. That was a fastball. 1-0 on the left-handed hitter. Cozart, 248, 14 home runs, 454 driven in. He's got 2 dingers in this series. And he gets under this one, high up on the infield, left of the mound, charging in the third baseman, Guilarte. He'll make the catch just to the left of the mound. A pop-up to third by Cozart, and one away in the Northrop Grumman second for Caleb Bartolero.
Very productive series for Jacob, and now you got Caleb Bartolero, who's had a big series as well. And let's say, I don't know if it's going to take until the fourth inning until the craziness starts, but love to grab an early lead.
Bartolero 254, 5 home runs, 33 driven in. He goes after the first pitch, lines it out into left, but coming over and reaching up, making a great catch is Bovey. That was scalded, 103 off the bat, and Bovey, he actually had to go back at the very last moment, left at the last moment, reeled in the line drive, and took a double away off the slider by Bartolero.
103 off the bat, and a little acrobatics there at the end for Bovey, who doesn't get enough credit for his defense out there.
2 quick outs. Eddie Micheletti Jr. now, 238, 16 homers, 51 driven in. May have started to come out of a funk last night as the slider misses high. It's 1-0 on Micheletti. Eddie, 3 of 11. All 3 of those hits came last night, including a 3-run home run. 1-0. And the curveball misses well away. 2-0 on Micheletti Jr. Jerron DeBerry, 5 men up, 5 men down thus far as he works quickly. The right-hander looks in. The 2-0. That misses away. A changeup. And it goes to 3-0 on Micheletti.
It's one thing with Eddie that even though he was really scuffling to start, he was still getting on base. He's been on base in 10 of his last 12.
3-0. Missed high, ball 4. That was a fastball. DeBerry was cruising right along, and then he walks Micheletti on 4 pitches. Walk number 1 for him, first base runner of the game for Rocket City. 1 on with 2 out for Cole Fontenelle. Before he steps in, let's take a moment for a station identification. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WZZN.
Right on left as Fontenelle waits. First pitch. Down and in. A changeup. Suddenly he's missed with 5 in a row. Cole, this is his third game of the series. He's 2 of 6 so far with 3 RBI. Really a tale of two different games for him. He was great on Tuesday, then struck out 3 times on Wednesday. He'll watch the 1-0, miss high, a sinker. 2 balls and no strikes. Last game for DeBerry was on the 17th against Pensacola. 5 innings that night, 6 hits, 4 runs, but none of them were earned. He was tagged with the loss. Here's the 2-0. Swung, and he hit it foul off to the left. Cutter low. Cole wanted to go down and get it, but he only could pop it up to the left, and the count goes to 2-1. In that game, he allowed a home run, didn't walk anybody, and he also struck out 9. You could say it was one of his better outings of the season, except he, again, gave up 4 runs. The 2-1. Swung, hit foul at home plate. That was a changeup. 2-2, and a chance for DeBerry to end the inning. In fact, he has not won a game, has DeBerry, since July the 9th, so he's been in the midst of a dry spell. There have been a few games where he's actually pitched very well, just hasn't gotten any run support to help him.
To be fair, the Shuckers have only won 1 game since August the 3rd.
That's a pretty good reason, right? The 2-2. Long wait. Here it is. Swung on and missed, strike 3. That was a curveball down and in. Fontenelle chases one out of the strike zone. Strikeout number 3 for DeBerry, and Rocket City strands a runner in the Northrop Grumman second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. End of 2, no score. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
We can tell you how we're pushing the boundaries of innovation, how we're building Sentinel, America's next-generation ICBM system, sustaining deterrence for decades to come. We can tell you how we're delivering the world's first 6th-gen plane, or even how we're making record-breaking microchips smaller than a grain of sand. But why do that when we can show you? Visit Northrop Grumman at ngc.com to see for yourself. Your commercial property is more than a building. It's your brand. When customers and employees pull up, what does your landscape say about you? At Afix, we're the Tennessee Valley's premier commercial grounds experts. From routine maintenance to full landscape design build, irrigation, hardscapes, and sodding, we handle it all. But we don't just mow and go. Afix takes the time to understand your goals, your budget, and your brand, then builds a customized plan that maximizes your property's potential. People and culture matter to us. That's why businesses across the Southeast trust Afix as their partner. Call Afix today at 866-563-LAWN. One call, one partner. Premier result. Visit afix.com.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top of the 3rd inning, still scoreless, Rocket City and Biloxi. Fans, Defense Pest Solutions is a proud sponsor of Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball. On a service you can trust to protect what matters most. That's Defense Pest Solutions. Guilarte followed by Garcia and then O'Ray. The 8-9-1 hitters due up for Biloxi here in the 3rd against Tyler Brimner, whose first pitch is a strike to Guilarte. It's 0-1. Daniel Guilarte, 205, 2 home runs, 4 driven in. This is his first appearance of the series. The 0-1 by Brimner. Swung, hit foul, a slice job off to the right. And we'll go to 0-2. Guilarte, ranked as a top 30 Brewers prospect by Baseball America from 2021 through 2024. Signed in 2021 out of Venezuela. The 0-2, here it is. Fastball bounded softly to second to his left of field. Rodriguez scoops, throws to first in time, and that's out number 1 in the 3rd inning for David Garcia. 191, 2 home runs, and 9 RBI.
Good start for Tyler Bremner, getting another ground ball here. Pitching off that fastball, which has been in that 95, 96 range consistently.
Here's Garcia, second appearance this week. David was 0 of 2 on Wednesday with a strikeout and a walk. Right on left, first pitch, and Garcia goes after it and launches it foul off to the left. No balls and a strike. Well, we had a special guest down on the field before today's game as our play ball kid. Chris, you want to tell us about him?
My little cousin, Daxton. By the way, he was trying to come up with a plan to try and get that cow that's stuck up there, but
pitches down and in, 1-1.
Yeah, I'm a only child, and his mom Courtney's like my sister, and they're in town this weekend, and he got to be I tell you what, he was fantastic. I'm thinking maybe on the mic in our family has something going for it.
The 1-1, a fastball high and away, 2 balls and a strike. Dear God, don't let that happen. Let him find real work.
He's very athletic though, so it'll be a while. He gets that from me too.
Oh, listen to us.
Yeah.
2-1 Garcia. Next pitch, fastball, swung, hit foul off to the left. Going to even at 2-2. Actually, you folks might not know this, but my esteemed colleague to my right here was at one time the all-time home run king in Tennessee state history, high school state history.
Nicky Delmonico had to come along and break it.
2-2 on Garcia. For what it's worth, I made it to my freshman year. That was about it. Fastball, it foul off to the left, going to stay at 2-2.
The years go by, that becomes more and more, esteemed.
How so?
In my mind, at least.
There you go. And that's all that matters, as long as it's your mind.
The home runs get longer,
The 2-2 by Brimner. Fastball called, strike 3. Caught the inside corner. Garcia knew it. He's rung up. That'll be the first strikeout of the night for Tyler Brimner. And out number 1 in the third inning. Back to the top of the order in Dylan O'Ray.
Fastball 95, and good luck right there on the black, at the knees, on the corner. And that's the first strikeout, but it's not like he hasn't done anything strikeout worthy first time through. Now, second time through. This is the time yesterday where Kyle Robinson really got into trouble.
O'Ray rolled the second to lead off the game. The first pitch is a changeup down the nail, 1-0. One thing that's working in Brimner's favor, he's got quite the backstop there in Jacob Cozart. You can see him frame the pitch right there. He knows how to call a game as he'll try to meander his way the second time through the order. Here's the 1-0. And there's a strike. That was a high changeup that clipped the upper outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike on O'Ray, who's now 4 of 15 for the series. 1-1 pitch. Fastball hit foul off to the left. Going to go to 1-2, and a chance here for Brimner to finish the inning. You know who O'Ray reminds me of? He's a left-handed hitting in a much faster version of this, but kind of a Craig Counsell. Kind of that same type of makeup as he'll stand back in. He backloads on that left leg, the back leg, as the 1-2 is swung and hit foul to the left. Going to go to will stay at a ball and 2 strikes. Because he's a left-handed hitter and because he's smaller and runs like the wind, a lot of people might compare him to Pete Crow. I think that's a little unfair, though, to put on anybody. The way Pete is going.
O'Ray's not a top 30 prospect, but he's going to get to the big leagues.
Fastball hit foul off to the left, and it's because of what you're seeing right here. He just fights people to death, and you look up, suddenly he's on base, and when you steal 50 bases anywhere from AA on up, that should tell you something. Brimner likes what he sees. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, tapped toward first. Easy play for Bartolero. He'll field it, step on the bag. In time, 3 unassisted, and 1-2-3 go the Shuckers in the top of the third inning. We'll move to the bottom half. Still scoreless. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
Crestwood Medical Center is committed to keeping patients safe, so please don't delay in getting treatment when you need emergency care. Visit CrestwoodMedCenter.com to see what they are doing to keep you safe.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care.
Your commercial property is more than a building. It's your brand. When customers and employees pull up, what does your landscape say about you? At AFIX, we're the Tennessee Valley's premier commercial grounds experts. From routine maintenance to full landscape design build, irrigation, hardscapes, and sodding, we handle it all. But we don't just mow and go. AFIX takes the time to understand your goals, your budget, and your brand, then builds a customized plan that maximizes your property's potential. People and culture matter to us. That's why businesses across the Southeast trust AFIX as their partner. Call AFIX today at 866-563-LAWN. One call, one partner, premier result. Visit AFIX.com.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Bottom of the third inning, still no score, Rocket City and Biloxi. Trash Panda fans, if you want to continue following the Angels' top prospects and tomorrow's stars wherever you go, then be sure to download the Valley Sports Live app. It's hands down the best way to watch minor league baseball. Get every game at your fingertips all season long, plus real-time in-hand stats and an interactive bingo game you can play right along with every pitch. You can watch from your phone or your TV, and the best part, it's completely free. Just head to the App Store and download Valley Sports Live today as the first pitch is fouled away by Anthony Skull, 0-1. Skull, Thompson, and Namala against Jerron DeBerry, who has faced 7 men so far, walked 1, struck out 3. 0-1, did he go? Yes, he did. Couldn't hold up on the check swing, could Skull on the fastball inside. 0-2 on the left-handed hitter, who's hitting .262, 3 home runs, and 7 driven in. Right against left. Off the line at third is Guilarte. 0-2. Swung and bounced foul past first. Going to stay at 0-2. By the way, we were talking about Dylan O'Ray last inning, who grounded out to end the frame. Just want to mention one of the reasons he's not a top 30 prospect. He missed all of last season due to injury. I have a feeling that'll change by the time we reach this offseason. 0-2 on Skull. Again, wind not a factor. Hazy skies today. Still a beautiful night for baseball. 89 degrees at first pitch. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He chased a bad one. Fastball well high and away, and Skull couldn't lay off. Strikeout number 4 for DeBerry, and out number 1 in the third inning for Jake Thompson. 306, 3 home runs, and 23 driven in.
Well, Josh, the Angels taking on Texas again tonight, and some interesting transactions. The Angels recall their buddy Gustavo Campero and Christian Moore from AAA Salt Lake today. Also, on the bad side, Wade Meckler placed on the 7-day concussion injured list. Nolan Shanduel, right intercostal muscle strain, placed on the injured list as well.
Curveball outside, 1-0. What's intercostal muscle?
It doesn't sound good.
Next pitch. There's a strike. That's a cutter that hit the upper outside corner, 1-1. Tell you what, if only we had a device.
There was somebody had an injury. I know trunk is sort of your, abdomen, but someone had a trunk injury, and people thought they had an elephant playing for their team.
Next pitch is lined into right center field for a base hit. Over to get to it, Keith, and Thompson will stop at first. He registers the first base knock of the game for Rocket City. 1 man on with 1 out for Arjun Namala, who struck out swinging his first time. The intercostal muscle are the muscles in between your rib cage, so it's like an abdominal type of deal. And those things have got to be not just painful, but awfully difficult to deal with.
Meckler had a scary moment. He was hitting the head a few days ago, but see what Christian Moore, and more importantly, really excited for Gustavo Campero. Absolutely. He was playing really well in AAA Salt Lake.
Right on right, as standing in Namala. And he'll take the first pitch, a sinker outside, 1-0. And what a year for Gustavo. He was so good here. Then he got hurt, broke his forearm. He was out for 6 weeks. Came back, they promoted him, and now suddenly here he is at the major league level. So it's been kind of a topsy-turvy season for him, but he's never stopped hitting. As the 1-0 rolled back through the box and into center for a base hit. Runner at second. Thompson trying for third. Payne up. Throw there. That's going to be in time for the out, and that'll be out number 2. Rolling the dice was Thompson. Up throwing was Payne. He threw a beautiful one-hopper to Guilarte, and Guilarte was able to slap the tag down. The out will go 8-5. Staying at first is Namala with a single. Runner at first with 2 away for Nick Rodriguez.
Like you, I don't mind the aggressiveness here. That little hesitation that he made, though, that cost him. And the throw was right there, and tough. They always say don't make the first or third out at third, but even the second one kind of hurts a little bit.
2 outs, runner at first. Rodriguez struck out swinging his first time. Again, the way this thing's looking, you need every run you can get tonight. Right on left, first pitch. There's a strike, a slider. It's 0-1, and that's why getting thrown out in that situation doubly hurts.
One last thing on Campero. 22 games with Salt Lake since he came back from that injury. 356 over that time, an OPS of over 1,000 for him, so he was really playing well.
The 0-1 to Rodriguez. Here it is. Swung and cued to third. Waiting back is Guilarte. Throw across is going to be in time. 5-3 on the putout as Rodriguez grounds out to third. And Rocket City, despite 2 hits, comes away scoreless in the third inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. We'll move to the 4th. Still no score. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
With WOW Internet, there's no surprises. Everything's included. Fiber-powered internet starting at $25 per month. One price. No contracts. No data caps. No hidden fees. Just reliable internet that's there for you. All the time. Every time. 99.9% network reliability. Get WOW Internet today at wowway.com. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long. Strike 3, you're out! Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Top of the 4th inning, still no score. Rocket City and Biloxi, and due up for the Shuckers. It'll be their 2, 3, and 4 hitters, Pena, Madej, and Fisher, against Tyler Brimner, who's only faced 1 over the minimum and surrendered a hit through 3 scoreless innings. He's into his wind, his first pitch of the frame. It'll miss high. It's 1-0. For those of you on radio, we'll keep you up to date what's happening on the field, but this is now our sponsor inning, and I want to welcome in from Courtyard by Marriott here in town, Madison. It is Jacob Kirk. Courtyard by Marriott, our official hotel here for 2026. Jacob, great to have you back with us.
It's actually Steven, the AGM.
Okay, I am sorry, partner. They gave me the wrong name. Steven, what's your last name?
Calhoun.
Calhoun. Good to see you. No worries, man. I am so sorry for that.
All good, all good.
As
We're represented either way.
As the 2-0 miss is fouled away, it will go 2-2-1. But okay, Steven, anyway, great to have you back with us. I know you were here opening night as well. But just tell us about Courtyard by Marriott. What are some of the things you might want us to know about your hotel?
All right, well, we've got about 208 rooms, Courtyard and residence inside. Courtyard is more of our transient side where you get turned to your short-term stays. Residence Inn is more of a long-term stay, especially for people who are moving to the area. If you're looking for just more space, if you've got families and stuff, that's where you get the full-size fridges. Either side, though, has access to our indoor pool. We've got a fitness center. We've got a restaurant and bar that's open in the evening. And the world-class customer service is kind of our highlight that we like to display out there. You won't find another hotel in this area that's got more people who are just willing to just make sure you have the most amazing hotel stay that you'll ever have. Stand on that.
Pena strikes out, swinging for out number one now. Jesus Madej, who hit a comebacker to the mound. Well, in addition, you guys are our official hotel. Courtyard by Marriott is where the visiting players go stay when they come to town. What's that been like, just getting to see all the teams come in throughout the course of the season?
It's been really good. It's been really good. I think they really enjoy the location of the hotel first. It's just right across the parking lot, so the fact that they can just walk to the bar park if they want to get batting practice in, get to the games early. Parents are always happy about being able to view the stadium from the room and just walk over. The bus drivers especially have been happy because the commute for them to take players anywhere or just to get where they need to be, they've been very vocal about loving it. So the partnership has been amazing, and I'm very hopeful that we can continue it going. I will personally be talking to the owner of the property, just let him know, hey, we want to keep this going, so let's re-up this contract and keep it going as long as possible.
Fastball misses high to Andrew Fisher. Madej reaches on a ground ball up the middle that was knocked down by Nick Rodriguez. They're going to score it a hit, and that'll be hit number 2 for the Shuckers, and 1 on with 1 out for Fisher. All I can say is, I helped oversee that deal, and you guys have been great. We've really enjoyed having you all on board and are grateful for how you guys have treated the visiting players.
Thank you, sir.
As well. But also a big week for you guys personally. You were sold out for a few days.
Yes, sir.
First time in hotel history, right?
Yes, sir. Sold all 208 rooms multiple times this week. It was a big milestone. Just very, very proud of what we've become. Every hotel, I've been in the business for about 12 years. Every new hotel goes through a ramp-up period where you're just getting your name out there and letting people know who you are and what to expect. And to see us finally get every single room sold in the hotel was a big milestone. We're coming up on our year anniversary, October 28th, so we're very excited about that and just looking forward to continuing this excellent run going. So we're very proud.
Well, other than baseball players, what's a lot of your clientele? Are these people who are here to see the Arsenal or other parts of the community? What type of clientele do you guys tend to attract?
A lot of government business, being that Huntsville and Madison are government towns. We get a lot of government business here. With all the federal agents that have moved in, we've got a lot of federal agents in, so our hotel, I consider to be one of the most safest. You see a lot of cop cars in the area, so you stay with us. You don't have to worry about anything going down, because anybody who's not on the right stuff, they'll see all those police cars and think, okay, let me think twice before I come in here and try to do something that's not up on the up and up. So a lot of government business, families moving in, usually flock to residents inside while they're waiting for their home to be built or they're searching for a home. We're starting to branch out more, getting companies locked in with us where they can bring their business here. We all know how much Huntsville and Madison have grown over the past 10-plus years, so we're getting our fair share of the business and then some, so we're just enjoying it.
Runner goes, pitches, swung and missed. Runner will take off for second, and that is strike 3 on Fisher. Stealing second is Madej. That'll be his 33rd in 44 opportunities, and that'll be strikeout number 3 for Fisher.
Wow. They send him.
Yeah, they send him. And
they send him a lot.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that guy who you just saw steal second, he's going to be an all-star one day. Just you watch. 2 away for Braylon Payne, who popped to short his first time. In addition to being a place to obviously sleep, you guys have other amenities there. Tell us about your restaurants. Tell us about some of the other things you offer.
Yes, I like to say this with a lot of confidence. Our F&B supervisor, excellent. Mm-hmm. He's got a great team over there. Anything that you need, he can make it happen. We can do anything from banquets. If you have a wedding that's coming in and you need rooms and you want to do a little rehearsal dinner in our meeting space, we can make that happen for you. You want private bartending service, we can make that happen for you. Our restaurant is a really good size. Our alcohol and beer selection is pretty diverse. We like to have a lot of beers on tap that are local to where you get something different when you come here rather than just the traditional stuff that you see, your big brands and everything. But we have some local brews that we have on tap. Meeting space, we've got a large meeting area where it can sit about 100 people. You can hold meetings in there. We've got smaller ones as well for more intimate style gatherings. So we definitely can take care of anything, but that I can't speak enough about that food and beverage department. They really get us taken care of. So if you want to come by, have a good meal, have a nice drink, come see us. We do happy hours during the games as well. So after the game, if you're looking to go somewhere, just to kind of have a nightcap, end everything, come right over to our bistro. It's open to the public. It's not just for guests. You can come over there afterwards, have a drink, have something to eat. We'll get you taken care of.
2-2 misses down and in, and the count will run full to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Any events coming up that you want to let us know about that you guys are going to be involved in or housing some people that you want to mention as well?
The Paralympics, I know that we've got that. We've got some housing for that that's upcoming, I believe, at the end of the month. I know there's a 5K that I personally am going to be attending. I'm blanking on where it is, but I saw it at it was posted at the Bradford Greenway in Madison. Mm-hmm. There was a 5K posted for Wounded Warriors sponsorship. So I personally am going to go in there representing the company for that. I believe my sales director, Jacob, is going to be joining me as well, trying to recruit some other people that are not big runners. But, hey, we all need to take care of our physical fitness, so I'm trying to recruit some other people to go out there. But, yeah, the big thing that's upcoming is the Paralympics. We've got a few housings there, and we're getting them taken care of. We're always looking for any other ways in outreach in the community, so anybody who's looking for something, definitely let us know so we can be a part of it. One of the things with Dunn Hospitality, they love to be in the community.
Sure.
So we're definitely open to any avenues.
Pitch was inside to Braylon Payne for ball 4, and now the count 1-0 to Damon Keith. Shuckers with runners at first and second, 2 away in the top of the 4th inning, scoreless against Rocket City as the fastball is a strike, and it's 1-1. As joining me again is Stephen Calhoun from Courtyard by Marriott. What made you want to get into the hotel industry?
When I first started, truth be told, I was just moved out of my parents' house, and I needed a job. And one of my friends, he just said, hey, I work at this hotel. You should come by and work front desk. So that was back in 2014, and it was honestly probably my first grown-up job, so to speak. Everybody works those jobs. It's like, you're not going to be here long-term. And that's kind of what I thought with hotels. But I kind of just took a liking to it, and it was something that I discovered that I was really good at. So worked my way up, just bouncing around between places in Alabama. Went to Tennessee for a little bit, and it just kind of stuck with me. And 12 years later, I'm still going strong and loving every bit of it. I like to interact with people. I like building camaraderie with the team. That was what was so special about this hotel, is because it was my first opening of a brand new hotel. So just being a part of the process where you go out and recruit everybody. You bring them in. We're in their pre-opening before there's AC in the building, and you're moving stuff in the hot July summer. And just building that up to where you finally get to opening day, it's just, there's a sense of pride in it that I was here when this was just a construction site, and to see where it is now, where every single room that we as a team helped set up was sold this week. Well, it's a big sense of pride. So
you should be proud. We've done that too here with our stadium, and trust me, it's quite the accomplishment. Keith strikes out to end the inning, and that brings top of the 4th to the close. Stephen, again, thank you for everything. Before I let you go, where can we learn more about Courtyard by Marriott?
You can go to our website, courtyardresidenceinn.com. You can also go to the Marriott Bonvoy site and look us up as well. Come check us out. We will get you taken care of. I said it before and I say it again. You will not find another hotel in this area that has better customer service. That's one of the things that we pride ourselves on in the hiring process. We want personalities in the hotel. That's one thing that we have a lot of. We have personality there. We're going to interact with you, and we're going to make your stay memorable. So come stay with us. we are going to get you taken care of.
All right. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me. Look forward to doing more of these.
Thank you. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Still scoreless. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
You've got to experience Toyotathon at Bill Penny Toyota. They've got the selection with over 700 new Toyotas to choose from. And they've got the extras with Bill Penny perks and a 10-year unlimited warranty. So get on over to Bill Penny Toyota today and experience Toyotathon. Bill Penny Toyota in Huntsville and online at BillPennyToyota.com. Bill Penny's Toyota 10-year unlimited warranty is valid through the 10th year of ownership. Valid on new vehicles only. See dealer for details.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Tom Abraham here for my longtime friend Mike Owen of Owen Home Appliance. You know, Mike has over 25 years experience in the appliance industry, and since 2017, Owen Home Appliance has served customers in the Tennessee Valley with a focus on quality products, affordable prices, and excellent customer service. Owen Home Appliance prides themselves on community involvement as well, sponsoring local teams and events while making sure that you get the right appliance at the right price. Visit their highly interactive showroom in Lacey Springs, just 8 miles south of the river on 231.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Count 2-1 to Jake Monroe as we begin the bottom of the fourth inning, and the next pitch fouled away. It's 2-2. Here to give you the play-by-play is Chris Harris.
That pitch up and in, it just missed his hands. And Jake leads things off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is high for a ball. 3-2 on Monroe, trying to run his on-base streak to 35 games. I like to be weird when Josh is 3 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, never grow up in the game of baseball. 3-2 pitch on the way from DeBerry. That's high, ball 4, make it a 35-game on-base streak now for Jake Monroe. Second walk issued by DeBerry. Doesn't have a hit over the last 3 games, but he has drawn now 5 walks in his last 3 games. And that does the trick. He has 6 walks in the series, 3 hits. Of course, a home run as well. And now been on base in 35 consecutive games, going all the way back to July 4th. That's crazy. Pitch is low for a ball. It's 1-0 on Jacob Cozart. As Cozart bats for the second time, he popped out his first time up. Well, yesterday it was the top of the 4th inning that blew up for Biloxi. They scored 8 runs as Jacob swings, and it's one high in the air out towards center field. Payne is there. He'll make the catch. 1 away. Leadoff man is aboard, though, for the first time in the ballgame. Well, the series wraps up tomorrow afternoon here at Toyota Field, and we have our 3rd and final Lunaticos Day here at the ballpark. Celebrate Hispanic culture, community, and baseball. Also, tomorrow, the giveaway is really, really cool for our Lunaticos Day as Caleb Bartolero takes a strike. First 1,500 fans tomorrow get a Sprocket Sugar Skull figurine presented by Early Services. We'll have a live mariachi band tomorrow, Los Amigos Mariachi. Monroe leads off of first base. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Off speed is swung on, driven in the air towards center field, but off the end of the bat. Payne can't find it. It lands behind him. Around second base, heading to third. Monroe, he's being waved home all the way to third base, sliding in safely, and both of them slide in safely. Monroe at home, Bartolero at third, a triple, and it's 1-0. Payne lost that fly ball out in center field. And the Trash Pandas take advantage. He's trying to find it there. Of course, we're at that dusk time of day where sometimes it's hard to see. Lights haven't taken full effect. I thought actually Bartolero might have a chance to pick up an inside the park home run for at least for a split second there, but at least scoring on the play, Monroe. That goes down as a triple, the third for Bartolero, as the first pitch is fouled away by Micheletti down this right field line. And that will reach the berm, by the way, a very packed berm full of people down that line. Big crowd here, near capacity. Will be right around 6,800 to 7,000 here today. A lot of folks enjoying some baseball. Only after today, just 7 regular season home games remaining. We're back home on September the 1st to start the final 6-game series. Pitches high, throw to third base, goes into left field. The throw by Garcia sails. Bartolero comes in to score. It's 2-0. And thank you very much. So the E2 scores Caleb. And Rocket City goes up now 2-0. It's not an error on the triple to center. He didn't touch the ball. That'll go down as an error. First error of the ball game for either side. Here's a swing and a liner. It's caught by the second baseman, Dylan O'Ray, ranging to his right. The Biloxi second baseman able to get over there and get that as Micheletti was bidding to get on base. There's the throw by Garcia if you're watching. And then easily scoring Bartolero. You get it and why you want to try and make that throw, but Yarde needed a rocket to catch that ball as Fontenelle swings and misses. It's our Oktoberfest, the Coleman Oktoberfest. First 1,000 fans got that beer stein, 21 years and older. Fireworks after the game. I want to thank our friends, and of course I had the guests from Courtyard Marriott. Madison, Huntsville. Of course, the visiting team stays at the Courtyard across the way over there. They have a very easy walk to that new visiting clubhouse out there in left field. 0-2 the count on Fontenelle. Switch hitter bats from that left side. 2 outs in the inning. The wind, the pitch by DeBerry. Off speed, misses in the dirt low. 1-2. 2 runs are in on 1 hit on a ball that Braylon Payne lost out in center field. Offering that time just misses. Maybe raise the top of the zone. Yeah, that should have been strike 3. DeBerry did not get the call. Kind of hearing it from that third base dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Cole. Struck out his first time up against DeBerry. 2-2 pitch. Swinging a tapper foul. He just got a piece of that curveball. This next pitch will be the 60th for Jaron DeBerry. Only he and Bishop Letson have been in their rotation for pretty much the entire year. 2-2 that time. That's a called third strike. That was a curveball, and it does catch the outside corner. And down on strikes goes Fontenelle for out number 3. What an inning. By the way, 5th strikeout for DeBerry. Trash Pandas get 2 runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and they leave no one. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Rocket City with a 2-0 lead over the Shuckers. This is Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network in Valley Sports Live.
When you call most roofing companies, all you'll hear is, you need a new roof. Not when you call Fleming. At Fleming Roofing and Restoration, we're focused on your needs, whether it's an easy repair or a full roof replacement. Folks around here trusted Fleming since 1965 for all their residential and commercial roofing needs. And as the area's storm damage experts, Fleming knows all the ins and outs of the insurance claims process. Log on FlemingHSV.com to schedule your free estimate today. Fleming Roofing and Restoration. We show up.
At Mad Daddy's Burger
Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
You've got to experience Toyotathon at Bill Penny Toyota. They've got the selection with over 700 new Toyotas to choose from. And they've got the extras with Bill Penny perks and a 10-year unlimited warranty. So get on over to Bill Penny Toyota today and experience Toyotathon. Bill Penny Toyota in Huntsville and online at BillPennyToyota.com. Bill Penny's Toyota 10-year unlimited warranty is valid through the 10th year of ownership. Valid on new vehicles only. See dealer for details.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Well, Tyler Bremner going to pitch with a 2-0 lead as we head to the top of the 5th inning. After a 2-run bottom of the 4th inning involved an error and a ball that was lost out there in center field by Braylon Payne. First pitch from Tyler Bremner is a strike, and it's 0-1. He faces the bottom third of the lineup for Biloxi. This is Bovee, followed by Guiarte, and then Garcia. He's allowed just, so far, 2 hits. That pitch is launched down the left field line, slicing, and not a play foul. So far for Bremner, he's thrown 65 pitches. He's struck out 4, struck out the side in that 4th inning. Allowed no runs on 2 hits. He's been really, really good. 0-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strikeout number 5 now for Bremner. He has retired. The last 4 outs were via the strikeout now. And that was a gorgeous changeup. This is the best that Tyler's changeup has looked in his first 3 starts at this level. That's a really, really nasty pitch. 11 inches of vertical induced break plus 18 inches of horizontal break on that pitch. That's a lot of movement. First pitch is fouled straight back by Daniel Guiarte, who grounded out his first time up. Bremner, who was selected 2nd overall in the 2025 draft. Off-speed pitch again, that changeup. He's able to locate it so far today, and he's making some of these Shuckers look fairly silly. 2nd time through the lineup. Time call by Guiarte. Of course, this is his first start in the series. He was 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts on Sunday. That was at home against Pensacola. Here's an 0-2 pitch from Bremner. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. That's strikeout number 6 now for Tyler. It's just the fastball at 95. Not really having a clue what's coming, and he just blows it right by him. So the last 5 outs have been via strikeout for Bremner. Now here's David Garcia. As Tyler winds and fires in the pitch high and outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Tyler signed for just over $7.8 million. 1-0 pitch. That's taken for a ball, and he falls behind 2-0. You don't want to walk the number 9 hitter. Played his college ball at UC Santa Barbara. Righty fires. Swing and a pitch fouled straight back. But back to the fastball that time. It's 2-1. It's really been nice to have Tyler around and in the clubhouse. Getting to know him and his story. Very quiet, cerebral pitcher who's got unbelievable potential. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled away down that left field side. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kind of crazy that Some Angels fans have been disappointed, and anybody can armchair quarterback and go through every single draft, and there's always going to be somebody else you would rather have. But let me tell you something, Tyler Bremner is going to be a very special pitcher for a long time. 2-2. Swing and the ball popped up. Another quick inning for Bremner. It appears as Fontenelle onto the infield grass will make that catch. And that is out number 3. Tyler, a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom half with the Trash Pandas on top of Biloxi 2-0. This is Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network in Valley Sports Live.
Your commercial property is more than a building. It's your brand. When customers and employees pull up, what does your landscape say about you? At Afix, we're the Tennessee Valley's premier commercial grounds experts. From routine maintenance to full landscape design build, irrigation, hardscapes, and sodding, we handle it all. But we don't just mow and go. Afix takes the time to understand your goals, your budget, and your brand, then builds a customized plan that maximizes your property's potential. People and culture matter to us. That's why businesses across the Southeast trust Afix as their partner. Call Afix today at 866-563-LAWN. One call, one partner. Premier result. Visit afix.com.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
Tom Abraham here for my longtime friend Mike Owen of Owen Home Appliance. You know, Mike has over 25 years experience in the appliance industry, and since 2017, Owen Home Appliance has served customers in the Tennessee Valley with a focus on quality products, affordable prices, and excellent customer service. Owen Home Appliance prides themselves on community involvement as well, sponsoring local teams and events while making sure that you get the right appliance at the right price. Visit their highly interactive showroom in Lacey Springs, just 8 miles south of the river on 231.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Rocket City on top of Biloxi 2-0 in front of really a capacity crowd on this Saturday night. Season winding down. Rocket City in a playoff hunt. Right now, the Birmingham Barons leading Chattanooga 5-0. That game is in the bottom of the 8th inning. In Chattanooga, Barons looking for a 4th consecutive victory. A win tonight for Birmingham would put them at 500. They were dead to rights a month ago. They have found a way to rise from the depths. First pitch to Anthony Skull is low for a ball. It's 1-0. What a series it's been for Anthony. Had the walk-off home run. As the 1-0 pitch is delivered, a big swing and a miss that time by Skull. It was the 10th walk-off home run in franchise history. It was in the ball game on Wednesday. Takes a pitch for a ball that time, and it's 2-1. Led off that 9th inning, and on the 3rd pitch that he saw from Edwin Jimenez, he hit one over the scoreboard, 417 feet, and handed Rocket City a 5-4 victory. There's a big swing and a miss by Skull. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit another home run yesterday. He has 3 home runs since joining Rocket City in a big series for him. 6 for 14. Has a double, 2 home runs. He and Jake Thompson at the bottom of this lineup have really produced this week. DeBerry with a 2-2 pitch. Another big breaking ball, and he chases it out of the zone, picked up by the catcher Garcia, who fires it down to first base and completes the strikeout. So strikeout number 6 in the ball game for DeBerry. And now here comes Jake Thompson, who singled and then was thrown out at third base back in that 3rd inning. So Skull down on strikes. That was a curveball. It was a 65th pitch as well for DeBerry, who, you know, you bring out the term a junk baller. You know, he throws a lot of off-speed pitches and keeps hitters off balance. He's been very successful, though, for the most part. 1 ball, no strikes on Thompson. His defense let him down in that fourth. As Jake takes strike 1, it's a ball and a strike to the Trash Pandas' 9th place batter. Jake in the series now 5 for 7. A home run, 3 RBIs plus a walk. Swings and misses there. It's 1-2. He sneaks in a fastball at 90 miles an hour. This Biloxi pitching staff has had some studs over the years, including one guy named Jacob Mizorowski a couple of years ago. Here's a 1-2 pitch headed home. Speed pitch grounded back to him. It goes past the pitcher to Berry towards short. Made fields it behind the bag at second and throws out Thompson for out number 2. And 2 away now for Arjun Namala. But you go all the way back to the beginning of their franchise, and they've had some great pitching. And had they had 3 of the first 4 of their franchise Southern League pitchers of the year. 15, 16, 17, and 18. Didn't have one in 2015, but had one in 16, 17, and 18. 1 ball, no strikes on Arjun Namala. Had a guy named Jorge Lopez in 2015. 2016, it was a guy by the name of Brandon Woodruff and Josh Hader. Now were their dominant pitchers. Pitches fouled back out of play. Then 2017, a guy by the name of Corbin Burns and Freddie Peralta came through Biloxi. They've had some great, and I'll tell you that really, the job that their pitching coach, Chris Hook, did with those guys earned him a promotion similar to a Tim Levesque. Gets a promotion from Double-A to the big leagues to be the pitching coach, and he's still there under now 2 separate managers. 1 ball, 1 strike on Namala. Takes a pitch for a called strike that time. It's 1-2. A lot of times these pitching coaches, they develop a relationship with a lot of these young pitchers, and a lot of times, sometimes they can follow them to the majors. The 1-2 pitch. Nice job by Namala to lay off a good slider down and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trash Pandas wearing their halo blue tops on a Saturday. Wore the white tops yesterday because of Huntsville Stars Night and those special Stars hats. The 2-2. There's a called third strike. At the top of the zone, that sinker got him at 92. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Jaron DeBerry in the bottom of the 5th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, 2 strikeouts. He has 7 for the ball game. On to the 6th inning, 2-0 Rocket City. This is Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
Now, Jimmy, you better not be eating that baseball again.
Dad, I yearn for the sweet taste of the sport. This is the best that I got.
Well, then, put down that ball and let's head over to the yard for something a little less rubber-y.
Don't eat your glove this season. Take advantage of our Big Zone deals and head on over to the Yard Milkshake Barn right outside of Toyota Field, where you'll find sweet treats like the Biscoff Cheesecake, Sweet Heat Mango, Shirley Temple Floats, and so many more. It's the Yard Milkshake Barn. Make this summer a home run hit.
You invest in your customers with your heart, soul, and skill. Well, it's time to invest in yourself with the next generation Cat 255 compact track loaders from Thompson Tractor. After all, those who give their best deserve the best. And this machine has it all. With features that include a more powerful engine, tri-axle truck loading capabilities, a spacious cab, and a smooth ride for all-day comfort. Thompson Tractor knows how much value you place on your customer satisfaction. It's how you build your business. It's also how we build ours. Since 1957, hardworking folks like you have counted on Thompson to provide the absolute best lineup of equipment in the industry, all backed by a customer service and product support team that time and again have proven to be second to none. It's all about maintaining peak performance. Always has been, always will be. Visit ThompsonTractor.com for details. Thompson Tractor, we're here for you.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Well, we go to the top of the 6th inning from Toyota Field in Madison, Alabama, as back to work Well, the Trash Pandas right-hander Tyler Bremner pitching into the 6th inning for the first time as a Panda. First pitch fastball on the inside corner, called a strike. It's 0-1.
By the way, Chris, quick update from Arlington. 2-0 Angels with the lead over the Rangers. Only one hit allowed by Angels pitching thus far.
Bremner's next is foul back off the netting.
And on the hill tonight, one Ryan Johnson, 6 shutout, 1 hit, 2 walks, 3 Ks. To this point, he's still in the ball game.
Good for him.
At the plate tonight, Mike Trout with an RBI, as well as Moises Ballesteros.
0-2 on O'Ray. Looking for strikeout number 7 is Bremner. The wind and the pitch. O'Ray swats it foul out of play down that left field line. He's a tough one to strike out. He's 0 for 2, a couple of ground outs so far for the leadoff hitter for Biloxi.
By the way, you were talking about some of the past Brewers who have appeared in a Biloxi uniform as you were running down that list.
Next offering goes off speed and a call. 3rd strike. That's that changeup. And Bremner does pick up strikeout number 7. That matches his high with Rocket City so far here this season.
Starting his 3rd time through the order, went to the bread and butter. Nice little frame job that time by Kozart, and getting the call is Bremner, 1 away. Anyway, because of Jacob Mizorowski's ascendancy this year, a lot of people may wonder, did he ever pitch in this ballpark?
Offering on the way, a swing and a miss by Pena.
And the answer is yes, he did so one time. It was back on June the 19th of 2024. I remember that game. I don't remember anything remarkable about it, but he went 6 shutout, allowed 1 hit, struck out 5 in a 5-0 Biloxi win.
Swing and a miss, or that time fouled off as getting a new baseball is Kozart. No balls and 2 strikes.
And given the propensity for Rocket City to strike out during those years, I'm surprised it didn't K more, to be quite honest with you.
More than 5. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Bremner. Swing and a tap foul. His stuff has been so good here tonight. Pitch count is up over 80. We'll see how long the leash is. There is some stirring in that Rocket City bullpen. And would love to see him get through 6.
Through 88 his last time out.
0-2 pitch. That's high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Went with the fastball that time. Season high for strikeouts is 10. Did that with, of course, Tri-City. That was back on April the 18th against Hillsborough. 19-year-old Pena waits the pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout. And another changeup from Bremner. He struck out the side in the 4th, struck out 2 in the 6th, and now in the 5th, and now 2 so far here in the 6th.
Yeah, great break on that pitch. Hard to believe his first K was in the 3rd inning. He's really turned it up a notch over the last few frames, and here we are, 3rd time through the order. They still haven't figured him out.
So here's Jesus Made, who is 1 for 2. Off-speed pitch grounded harmlessly, softly to the second baseman, Nick Rodriguez. And a quick 1-2-3 inning in the 6th for Tyler Bremner. Have a night, young fella. He may have a chance to go back out for the 7th inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Rocket City's on top of Biloxi, 2-0. This is Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
Minutes still matter in an emergency. Chest pain, severe abdominal pain, high fever, and other emergencies often need fast medical care. Crestwood Medical Center is here to take care of you and your family. Learn more at crestwoodmedcenter.com.
In baseball, it's all about the next play, the next win. There's no time for distractions or mistakes, and definitely no time for injuries. Top athletes from around North Alabama don't need to be worried about being sidelined. They have the award-winning team from SportsMed on their side with 4 convenient locations. You don't need to be an elite athlete to take advantage of SportsMed top orthopedic surgeons, physical therapy, and imaging services. SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game. They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care. SportsMed, it's where the pros go. Official team physicians of the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Call SportsMed today at 256-881-5151 or on the web at sportsmedalabama.com.
SportsMed, keeping you off the bench and in the game.
They're the only name you need to know for complete orthopedic care.
No one out-innovates Northrop Grumman, from creating the most powerful microchips on Earth to delivering over 1.3 million solid rocket motors at the pace of demand. Our growing workforce of 100,000 strong, spanning across all 50 states, demonstrates our commitment to the communities we serve. By investing nearly $13.5 billion into infrastructure and R&D, we're delivering defense solutions that redefine excellence. We won't just tell you we're developing the future of technology. We'll show you. Visit ngc.com to see for yourself.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Well, we go to the bottom of the sixth inning. 2-0 Rocket City on top. As leading things off will be Nick Rodriguez. How about these two starting pitchers after a game that was high scoring yesterday? Both starters gave up crooked numbers as Nick swings and slaps one into left field for a base hit. As Nick Rodriguez has his first hit of the ball game, leadoff single. As Jake Monroe will come to the plate. While we have a second, let's take 10 seconds for station identification. This is Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
HD 97.7.2 WZZN FM Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio WZZN.
Chris Harris, Josh Carey with you from Toyota Field here in Madison, Alabama. Jake Monroe extended his on-base streak to 35 games with a walk. This time he skies one out towards left field on the first pitch. He was out in front. As a left fielder is there, that's Bovee. He'll make the catch. One away now for Jacob Cozart. Well, we had something special between innings, and it's always great to be next to someone who appreciates love. And we had a proposal on the field, and Josh, I know that meant so much to you.
Yeah, let's just do it in front of 6,500 people. Not behind closed doors like normal human beings. Let's just do it in front of everyone for the world to see, because we all need attention in this world.
That was a beautiful thing. There's a swing and a miss by Cozart. No balls and a strike.
Has it ever occurred to the guy when he does this that she might say no?
Yeah. I mean, it's always a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, we talk about a gamble. Holy smoke.
I mean, you have to be very confident and know that the answer is more than likely going to be yes. Here's an 0-1 pitch. That one is a little bit downstairs to Cozart. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And mind you, when they do this, they do it out on the field. It's not like in the crowd where there's at least a little bit of protection with everyone around them. You're out there on a stage in front of everyone for the world to see. If you come up snake eyes on it, you might never see the light of day.
1 pitch, a swing and a miss. As DeBerry gets him out in front on a good changeup that time. DeBerry's at 79 pitches. You ever see the show Impractical Jokers?
Yes.
One of the punishments for one of the guys was getting turned down for a proposal on the pitcher's mound before. I think it was like a Brooklyn Cyclones game.
I like that.
That was a good pun because nobody knew, it was a practical joke. There's a swing and a miss by Cozart. Good pitch. That was a slider from DeBerry. And 1 on with 2 outs now for Caleb Bartolero. No, we wish that couple nothing but the very best.
Yes, we do. I hope they do well. Although I do think it would be funny if we could find like a divorce lawyer to sponsor
come
that.
On.
What? Just to sponsor it. I'm not saying I want that to happen. It would be kind of funny, though.
Here's Bartolero as he takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Bartolero
Chris,
tripled.
I'm a marketing genius. You don't know this.
Yes, you are. Bartolero had that triple that Raylan Payne in center field could not locate, landed behind him. 1-0 pitch on the way to Bartolero. Swing and a ball looped out towards shallow right center field, dropping quickly, but Payne able to locate that one and make the catch. And that's the 3rd out. So that leadoff single by Nick Rodriguez left stranded on base. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We head to the 7th inning. We'll see if Tyler Bremner heads back out there for the 7th. The top pitching prospect for the Angels is cruising. Rocket City by 2. This is Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
We can tell you how we're pushing the boundaries of innovation, how we're building Sentinel, America's next-generation ICBM system, sustaining deterrence for decades to come. We can tell you how we're delivering the world's first 6th-gen plane, or even how we're making record-breaking microchips smaller than a grain of sand. But why do that when we can show you? Visit Northrop Grumman at ngc.com to see for yourself. Your commercial property is more than a building. It's your brand. When customers and employees pull up, what does your landscape say about you? At Afix, we're the Tennessee Valley's premier commercial grounds experts. From routine maintenance to full landscape design build, irrigation, hardscapes, and sodding, we handle it all. But we don't just mow and go. Afix takes the time to understand your goals, your budget, and your brand, then builds a customized plan that maximizes your property's potential. People and culture matter to us. That's why businesses across the Southeast trust Afix as their partner. Call Afix today at 866-563-LAWN. One call, one partner, premier result. Visit afix.com.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
And we go to the top of the seventh inning, and Rocket City going to turn to their bullpen and Chris Cortez. But what an outing, a quality start, and one that I hope a lot of fans take notice to for Tyler Bremner. He was dominant against one of the more talented lineups in Double-A baseball, as Cortez misses on the first 6 innings. I should say 6 shutout innings for Bremner on 2 hits. He walked 1, struck out 8, a new Double-A high for him. As a 1-0 pitch is delivered high that time by Cortez, he falls behind now 2-0. Bremner threw a total of 84 pitches, 56 for strikes. And Josh, that's the Tyler Bremner we were hoping to see. And in the third start, he was tremendous. Pitch is a ball. It's 3-0 now to Fisher.
And what I was sort of waiting on, just because this lineup for the Shuckers is so good, how would he do second, third time through the order? Well, second time through the order, they only went 1 of 7.
Fisher launches one foul at a play down that left field line.
Check that, 1 of 8, and that one was a single. And then he went 3 men deep third time through the order, 0 of 3 with 2 strikeouts. So to say he was dominant, I think that's a very fair assessment.
I don't often say the second time, third time through you get better, but he got better and better as the night went on. 3-1 pitch as Andrew Fisher takes high. That's ball 4, not the way that Cortez wanted to start his outing. A leadoff walk.
And for what it's worth, he gave up 2 hits, 1 to Keith, the other to Jesus Madej. That's okay. He's going to get his. Madej is.
Yeah. Could Bremner have gone back out there for another inning? Sure, but a quality start, 8 strikeouts. The bullpen's been fantastic.
Yes, it has.
1 on for Braylon Payne. He'd like to make up for his blunder in the outfield.
For what it's worth, a couple of guys already stretching out in the Rocket City pen. I don't think the leash will be very long on Cortez if he continues to struggle here.
Cortez making appearance number 32. 4-2 is his record, of 5.52 earned run average. 1-0 pitch. It's a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. I'm not even going to go over the numbers for our bullpen, but they've been very good this week. And now pitching coach Doug Henry, this is a good visit.
Yep.
By the way, fans, when we get back home on September the 1st, of course, we have a game tomorrow, wrap up the series at 4:05, but on September 1st, that's a Tuesday, as we host the Montgomery Biscuits, it's Dollar Hot Dog Night at the ballpark. So make your plans and eat your dinner here at the yard, as it'll be Dollar Hot Dog Night. It returns on Tuesday, September the 1st, so be here and bring an appetite.
I think that would be a great time for you and Big Cheese to have your hot dog eating contest.
Okay.
Man. Cheese, just so you're listening, if you're listening, Chris has been talking mad smack about your eating skills, man.
2 balls, no strikes on Payne. Here's a swing of the ball, popped up foul, third base side and out of play.
Big Cheese is one of our marketing assistants, game day marketing assistants. He's been here for several years, but I know he wants the challenge, Chris. He wants you to bring the smoke.
I I would love to do that. But believe it or not, I have dropped 7 pounds over the last about month or so.
You look great. But you know what? We can all live a little, can't we?
2 balls and a strike on Payne. The next from Cortez. Swing and a miss.
I mean, if you're scared, just say you're scared. It's okay.
I'm not scared.
You sound scared.
I am not scared.
He's scared, folks.
As the reigning Trash Pandas front office staff hot dog eating champion.
The Golden Glizzy.
2-2. That's low for a ball. It's 3-2. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Nicolo Panazzi yesterday. Walked the bases loaded, but was able to escape it. By the way, Panazzi, that was his 27th consecutive scoreless appearance yesterday. 3-2. Swing and a foul tip. Into the middle of the catcher, Cozart. He hangs on to it. And that was a roller coaster ride, that at bat with Payne, but he gets the strikeout.
I don't know what Dick Henry said, but it was something along the lines of, hey, you got the stuff, just get it over. And that time, he was able to beat Payne to the punch. Let's see if he can do more of the same and stay on track here.
Here's Damon Keith, 1 for 2. He's a double play candidate. Swinging a ball hit well. Deep towards right field. Micheletti to the track. He's at the wall. He leaps and makes the catch. Tagging at first. No, staying at first base is Fisher. So he's at first base now, 2 outs. And not an easy play there for Micheletti in this ballpark.
Frankly, I thought he got it. You can see Micheletti drift, and yeah, he was still a good couple of feet shy of that outfield wall, but we've seen it this week. The ball really carrying this weekend here at Toyota Field. You look at O'Reilly's ball, and then you look at that one by Keith as well.
You get an exit velo on that?
I did, 96.
Well, it's a tough play. It's where that wall kind of jettisons in. The height is different. Plus, you got the rock porch hanging over the top of you.
By the way, 38-degree launch angle.
Micheletti still, he hasn't played a ton of games in this ballpark. Good catch, though, for him. Bovee takes the ball, the 1-0 pitch. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Cortez can get out of this inning after that leadoff walk. And falling behind on Payne. A strikeout, a fly out. Bovee today, a fly out, a strikeout. He's 0 for 2. 1-1 from Chris. The pitch just misses out the outside corner. A slider that time at 82. Cortez played his college ball at Texas A&M. He is tied for 5th in the Southern League with 7 holds. Out of Las Vegas, there's a hard hit ground ball, gets by the shortstop Namala into left center field. Around second base, going to get to third base is Fisher. As that was a scalded liner that skipped past Namala. First hit of the inning now, 2 on, 2 out. And a big moment here for Guillarte. This would be almost a moment you would potentially pinch hit.
And they are.
Yep.
That's going to be number 32. That'll be, well, I don't have a 32 on their roster, Chris. Let's see. I think that's Adam Chevsky.
I think so, too. They're wearing the gray for the first time.
That is Adam Chevsky.
This is a good moment for him. So Adam Chesky, he's a top prospect in the organization. And he will dig in here. Indiana high school kid. So opportunity for him. First time they've worn these gray jerseys, so out there in that. In the series so far, he's 3 for 10 with a double RBI. He's walked twice. First pitch down and in for a ball. He's the number 4 prospect for the Brewers. He's 80th overall in the latest MLB Pipeline Top 100. On a 3-game hitting streak as well. A .290 batter.
3 of 10 for the series with 2 singles and a double. 2 runs scored.
Pitch on the way. Fastball just misses outside. Actually, that was the slider. 2-0 on Adam Chesky. You had a feeling that.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that's a perfect opportunity. As Guillarte just had looked overmatched by Tyler Bremner. Now out to the mound goes Cozart for a visit here. A very nice opportunity.
Look, just talking to Chris a couple of weeks ago on my podcast, he knows his struggles. He knows that it's frustrating to everyone when he goes out there and he goes up and down, and hasn't been able to string together maybe those 8 to 10 quality outings you would like to see. But he knows it's also a work in progress. He's able to wash it away from outing to outing, but he's really got to bear down right here and find a way to meander this one against a very good hitter in Adam Shevsky.
Trash Pandas lead it 2-0. Biloxi has lost 14 of their last 15 games going back to August the 4th. They're trying not to have the worst August in AA history going back to 2005 when they started the modern tracking. The 2-0 pitch. Ground ball pulled foul down the first base line. Came back with another slider.
By the way, no one throwing for Rocket City. I'm a little surprised by that.
20 pitches now for Chris Cortez.
In fairness, he's allowed only one hit, and it was a resounding hit by Bovey, but still, it's only one.
Adam Chesky started out the season in High A with Wisconsin. Next pitch, chop foul, first base side, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out. Here in the top of the 7th inning, Rocket City clinging to a 2-0 lead. Well pitched ball game by Tyler Bremner, and now Chris Cortez trying to keep it. A 2-0 ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs on Adam Chesky.
He went slider last time. Does he try to challenge him with a fastball?
He winds a pitch, swing and a liner out towards right field. Micheletti is there, makes the catch for the 3rd out. Take a deep breath. That ball is stung well. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We stretch here in the Rocket City with the Trash Pandas leading it 2-0. This is Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Bally Sports Live.
With WOW Internet, there's no surprises. Everything's included. Fiber-powered internet starting at $25 per month. One price. No contracts. No data caps. No hidden fees. Just reliable internet that's there for you. All the time. Every time. 99.9% network reliability. Get WOW Internet today at wowway.com. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long. Strike 3, you're out. Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Rocket City leads it 2-0 as Chris Cortez pitches a scoreless top of the 7th inning. Now Biloxi goes to their bullpen after Jaron DeBerry goes 6 innings. Quality start for him, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. Here is a familiar name, Ryan Burchard, who takes over, who delivers a first pitch ball to Eddie Micheletti. Micheletti followed by Fontenelle and Skoll. As he faces off against Burchard, who makes his 2nd appearance in this series. 1-0 pitch on the way to Micheletti, pops him up into shallow right center field. Racing in is Payne, and he gets there. It's been an adventure out there today as Braylon able to make that catch. He has unbelievable speed, but that time he's able to catch up to it. 1 away now. Going to bring in Cole Fontenelle.
Remember, Burchard was the one who blew the save on Wednesday. Juan Flores had a big 2-run single against him to tie the game at 4, and then it was Anthony Skull, who walked it off in the 9th inning against Jimenez. So Rocket City has hit this guy before and hit him well.
28th appearance for DeBerry, 2-2, 5.44 earned run average. Fontenelle takes the off-speed pitch low. Good take there by Cole. 41 and a third innings, 25 earned runs allowed. He's walked 54 and struck out 63. Opponents are hitting 175, but they're getting on base via the walks. Burchard's 1-0 pitch. Misses low and in for a ball. 2-0. Their bullpen, I mean this in the most respectful way, has been terrible.
Yeah. Speaking of terrible, it's now over in Chattanooga. Birmingham beats the Lookouts yet again, 6-2. Chattanooga is terrible.
Now, lately they are. 2-0 pitch, misses high, and they started the season 20-6.
Yep. Also having a terrible night, the Montgomery Biscuits. They fell to Columbus 14-2. That one in Georgia.
Chattanooga has lost 10 of their last 11. 3-0 pitch. There's a strike. Good take, though, by Cole. 3 balls and a strike to the Trash Pandas third baseman, former TCU Horned Frog. Great crowd tonight. Been a very busy, active crowd, moseying about. A lot of folks out there at the bounce houses early, the berm. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a drive towards the gap in right center field. Payne back to the track. It's going to hit the wall. Around first, heading for 2 is Fontenelle as he tattooed that ball to the gap. Rocket City has a runner in scoring position with 1 out.
Sometimes a change of scenery does a man good. That's what happened here with Fontenelle, who struggled against DeBerry but was able to get to Burchard, and this one almost left the yard. That's the Cole Fontenelle we know and love from a couple of seasons ago, still trying to find his way back. Resounding double off the wall and a chance for Rocket City to pick up some insurance.
Here's Anthony Skull. DeBerry, who went 6 innings, just the 1 earned run, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. He can be so tough because he is, and I mean this in the most respectful way too, he's a junk baller in a way because he throws so many off-speed pitches, keeps hitters off balance. He's really been successful with that. Anthony Skull 0 for 2, a pair of strikeouts just like Fontenelle. Let's see if he can break out. Already 2 home runs in the series. By the way, that's the 3rd double of the series for Fontenelle, his 14th on the season. Skull already has 6 hits in the series. The pitch. Off speed, misses low.
Now for Biloxi. Jerron DeBerry did everything right tonight, and they're still down 2-0. That's just kind of the way it is for them.
Skull, a Cuban native, as the pitch in the dirt low that time, and it's 2-0. I mean, the 2 runs in that 4th inning, one of them's earned, which
only by rule. Yeah.
Only by rule, because center fielder lost the ball. You know, if you're DeBerry, very unfortunate there. 2-0 pitch in the dirt low, scooped up. Nice job to block it up by Garcia. By the way, Garcia has the honor to be the oldest player on their team. He was born in February of 2000. They have nobody on their roster born in the 90s, outside of the coaching staff, of course. He's 26. My math is correct. 3 balls and no strikes on Skull. I'd give him the green light. Why not? 3-0 pitch. Swing.
Oh, wow.
Foul off. Oh, boy. He was licking his chops on that heater.
That was a swing with bad intentions, as they would say, but it was away, and he tried to pull the pitch.
It was a strike, though. Where's number 10 on the back of that Rocket City Halo blue jersey? Puts that way back on that leg, and now time is called.
By the way, Chris, it's 4-3. Pensacola leading Knoxville top 8. Rocket City wins and Pensacola wins. Suddenly, Trash Pandas will only be a half game back in the division.
Are they not making up the game that they missed?
I can check on that.
I don't think they're playing a doubleheader tomorrow. At least it wasn't scheduled. There's a strike. Skull thought it was high, and it was a strike. It didn't look like a strike, but it hit the top of the zone. So that is a good call by Trey Ward, even though fans are booing. Take a look at it. It's not going to look like a strike, but it hit the top of the zone, according to our internal ABS system here. Because they still had one game to make up down there.
They do.
Unless they're going to do it next time they play. 3-2 pitch. We're going to miss. Chases one that time low on a cutter, and down on strikes goes Skull for out number 2.
Chris, I don't know what's going on with that. They're not playing 2 today, and they're not playing 2 tomorrow, and I don't believe they see each other the rest of the season.
I don't understand that. So now there's going to be a half game mixed in. That's not fun.
Tell what, I know who I can ask about that.
Here's Jake Thompson, 1 for 2 so far today. Pitch on the way by Burchard is a ball. You know, we talk about Biloxi's bullpen not being very good. It can flip. You just never know. They can flip that switch and turn it back on. This is a very talented team that got hot at the right time at the end of the first half, clinched the first half South Division title. Pitch is low. 2 balls and no strikes on Thompson. 2 outs. Runner at second base. Rocket City on top 2-0. Bottom 7. On deck is Arjun Namala. If Thompson is able to reach here. Biloxi had that horrid tropical depression that only forced them to play just 3 of their final 6 games of the first half. Runner takes off. Pitch is a ball outside, and that's a steal for Cole Fontanelle. He got an amazing jump off of Burchard. Now he's 90 feet away. On the doorstep, that potential 3rd run. Stolen base for Fontanelle. So he's on the doorstep at 3rd. Pass ball, wild pitch, balk. Comes into play 3-0. That's a good take. Breaking ball catches the top of the zone. 3-1 on Thompson. By the way, that's the 8th stolen base now for Fontanelle. Jake's had a great series. 5 hits in 8 at-bats, including a homer, 4 RBIs. Swing and a ball tapped foul off the end of the bat on the third base side. So a full count, 3-2. They plan to pull on the infield. The third baseman, Yarte, is well off the line at 3rd, and ball caught the catcher Garcia. And so they're going to go out there and check on him. That's their athletic trainer, Paul Gonzalez, as well as manager Mike Guerrero, going to check on him. He's taken a few tonight. Burchard a chance to have a breather here. They're checking on that left hand. He's already got tape on that hand already.
Well, it looks like Mike is holding maybe a piece of gum, bubble gum. They always have a bucket full of that stuff in each respective dugout. I don't know.
This could be some Dominican ingenuity from Mike Guerrero here.
What, they use gum to tape up bruises?
I don't know, maybe.
It looked like a piece of gum, and that's a grasshopper. I don't know why we're showing that, but anyway.
Everybody loves a good grasshopper.
Maybe he just gave him like a piece of candy as if to reward him for all the punishment he's taking.
You know, they always bring out a cup of water. Well, to bring out some chewing gum or some sunflower seeds. Mix it up a little bit.
Sometimes managers will do that just to get a guy to laugh because it will help them get their mind off the pain.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Now Thompson,
I've actually got
gamesmanship.
I've got a little story on that I guess I'll share next inning.
See if Thompson can get on base here. 3-2, runner at third base. Burchard kicks and fires. Swing and a ground ball, softly hit towards short. Charging Made. Wow. What a play by Jesus Made. I thought that might be close, but that guy has some insane abilities at shortstop. That'll retire the side. No runs, one hit, one left. We head to the 8th inning. Rocket City still leads Biloxi 2-0. This is Trash Pandas Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
When you call most roofing companies, all you'll hear is, you need a new roof. Not when you call Fleming. At Fleming Roofing and Restoration, we're focused on your needs, whether it's an easy repair or a full roof replacement. Folks around here have trusted Fleming since 1965 for all their residential and commercial roofing needs. And as the area's storm damage experts, Fleming knows all the ins and outs of the insurance claims process. Log on FlemingHSV.com to schedule your free estimate today. Fleming Roofing and Restoration. We show up.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
You've got to experience Toyotathon at Bill Penny Toyota. They've got the selection with over 700 new Toyotas to choose from. And they've got the extras with Bill Penny perks and a 10-year unlimited warranty. So get on over to Bill Penny Toyota today and experience Toyotathon. Bill Penny Toyota in Huntsville and online at BillPennyToyota.com. Bill Penny's Toyota 10-year unlimited warranty is valid through the 10th year of ownership. Valid on new vehicles only. See dealer for details.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Trash Pandas lead it 2-0. They're trying to win a series here tonight over the Shuckers. And to take you home, here's Josh Carey.
Okay, Chris, thank you very much. And Chris Cortez going to stay out there for a second inning of work. Maybe a little bit of a surprise given his struggles last inning, but we'll see if he can settle down. He'll face the 9-1-2 hitters. It'll be Garcia followed by O'Ray, and then Pena all due up. Garcia 0 for 2, a strikeout looking, and a pop-up to third. And the fastball is a strike. It's 0-1 to Garcia. Well, I just reached out to Eric Brimner, the fine director of broadcasting for the Blue Wahoos, as the 0-1 fastball hit foul at home plate. It will go to 0-2. He said that, no, there will not be that game made up.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, between Knoxville and Pensacola. They're only going to play 5. They had to cancel 1.
Why?
Doesn't give a why. I don't know if that was a choice made between both teams. It shouldn't. They should make up as many games as possible, but the 0-2 is swung, tap foul over by the first base dugout, remaining at 0-2. The only rule they've implemented in that I know of, and this one does make sense, is you can't play doubleheaders on back-to-back days.
You can't, but it might be the fact that they can't play a certain amount of games in a certain period of time.
0-2 misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. There was a doubleheader on Thursday. They played 1 last night. 1 tonight. I don't know why they couldn't play 2 tomorrow, but
or 2 today.
Count is at 1-2 on Garcia as Rocket City 5 outs from a win here. Pitch is in the dirt. Fastball going to even at 2-2. We keep talking about how we're trying to prepare these guys to play at the major league level. At the major league level, they would find a way to play all those games.
Yeah. I get it. You don't want to play back-to-back, or back-to-back-to-back doubleheaders or 3 doubleheaders in a week, but you can play 1 every other day.
Next pitch rocketed down the left side, but that'll tail out of play and remain at 2-2. By the way, we have an attendance, 6,740. Great turnout on this lovely Saturday evening. Remaining at 2-2 on Garcia. I believe that's our second largest crowd of the season. As well off the line at third is Fontanelle. Near the line at first, Bartolero. The 2-2 on its way. Swung, rolled right side, past a diving Rodriguez into right field, and David Garcia gets the 8th inning off to a good start with a rolling single through the right side. His first hit of the ball game, only the 4th for Biloxi, but here we go again. Tying run will come to the plate with no one out in the form of Dylan O'Ray as we go back to the top of the order. Good fight here by Garcia. He fought off several tough pitches, finally got one to handle. It was 98 off the bat, and if Nick is another step to his left, He gets to that ball, and it's out number 1. As it is, O'Ray will stand in. He's 0 for 3. Ground out to second, ground out to first, and a strikeout looking right on left. Cortez fires. Fastball high, 1-0. There is activity in the Rocket City bullpen. We'll see how long they let Cortez go. Anyway, the story I was about to give, and that's Camden Manassi who's throwing. We talk about managers sometimes try to lighten the mood in order to maybe help an injured player as the slider is in for a strike, 1-1. So 1996 or 7, the Braves are in the playoffs against the Houston Astros, and Eddie Perez is catching Greg Maddux. There's the set. 1-1. Swung, cued at third. Up. They go to short out there. Relay to first. In time there. A routine 5-6-3 double play. They wheel O'Ray around to the right. That means the shortstop Namala had to go and cover. Fontenelle fed him. The throw was a little behind Arjun, but he was able to reel it in and make a quick turn to first against the speedy O'Ray. He doesn't ground into many double plays, but he did that time, 5-6-3. And just like that, 2 outs, no one on base for Luis Pena.
How huge is that?
Pena 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, both swinging and a fly out to left. Pitch down and away, 1-0. Anyway, it's early in the game, and Eddie takes a foul tip to the groin. And at the time, the Braves trainer was back in the clubhouse tending to another injury. So Eddie, here's the 1-0, pitch is cut on a miss, 1-1. Eddie, like any man, goes down and is in miserable pain. No one is out there, no trainer is out there, so Bobby Cox jogs out there, and Bobby's not a trainer. He doesn't know what to do. As the 1-1 is looped out into right center, that's going to get down for a base hit. Over to cut it off is Scullin. How big's that double play now? Pena lines a single into right center. That'll be second hit of the inning for the Shuckers, hit number 5 of the ball game. And again, the tying run comes to the plate against a very dangerous man in Jesus Madej, who has singled, stolen base, rolled to second, and tapped to the mound. Anyway, Bobby gets out there. He looks around. He doesn't know what to do. And he looks down at Eddie and says, Eddie, I'm out here. I care about you, but I don't know what to do. As the fastball, there's a strike going way. Perez found that so funny, it took all his mind off all the pain he was feeling.
That was back before you had multiple trainers.
That's right. Off the line at third, Fontenelle, 0-1. Fastball bounded to second. Up with it, Rodriguez. Throw to first is in time, and just like that, the inning is over as Chris Cortez gets a very dangerous hitter to roll out and preserve a 2-0 lead, much to the liking of that grasshopper on the backstop netting. In the 8th inning for the Shuckers, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. Bottom 8 on its way, still 2-0 Trash Pandas. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
Now, Jimmy, you better not be eating that baseball again.
But, Dad, I yearn for the sweet taste of the sport. This is the best that I got.
Well, then, put down that ball and let's head over to the yard for something a little less rubber-y.
Don't eat your glove this season. Take advantage of our Big Zone deals and head on over to the Yard Milkshake Barn right outside of Toyota Field, where you'll find sweet treats like the Biscoff Cheesecake, Sweet Heat Mango, Shirley Temple Floats, and so many more. It's the Yard Milkshake Barn. Make this summer a home run hit.
You invest in your customers with your heart, soul, and skill. Well, it's time to invest in yourself with the next generation Cat 255 compact track loaders from Thompson Tractor. After all, those who give their best deserve the best, and this machine has it all. With features that include a more powerful engine, tri-axle truck loading capabilities, a spacious cab, and a smooth ride for all-day comfort. Thompson Tractor knows how much value you place on your customer satisfaction. It's how you build your business. It's also how we build ours. Since 1957, hardworking folks like you have counted on Thompson to provide the absolute best lineup of equipment in the industry, all backed by a customer service and product support team that time and again have proven to be second to none. It's all about maintaining peak performance. Always has been, always will be. Visit ThompsonTractor.com for details. Thompson Tractor, we're here for you.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Yorman Galindez will come in for Biloxi and face the top of the Rocket City order. Namala, Rodriguez, and Monroe all due up. Trash Pandas leading at 2-0 and looking for some insurance as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Ryan Burchard, I should say, goes a scoreless inning. He allows a hit, no walks, and strikes out 1. Right on right, first pitch to Namala, swung on, bounced foul off the third base dugout railing where the Shuckers are. It's 0-1. Arjun 1 for 3, a single, 2 strikeouts, one of them swinging. Galindez, we've seen him before this week. We'll get you his numbers as the right-hander. He'll come set. And the 0-1. Swung, lined into left field for a base hit. He was a little out in front of that slider, was Arjun, but he got the barrel of the bat on it and swatted it through the left side of the infield. That's his second hit of the ball game. That is also the 6th hit for Rocket City. And 1 on with no one out for Nick Rodriguez.
Yeah, this is a slider, and you don't really get a chance to look at that swing, but just the way he controls the bat. Everybody talks about the follow-through, but just the bat control in the zone for him is so good.
Right on left, here's Nick, 1 of 3, a single, a rollout to third, and a strikeout swinging. Playing up at third is, there's a strike, it's 0-1. Actually, we got a new third baseman in there, and that, I guess, would be Adam Chevsky out in left. I'll let Chris sort all that out.
You got Bovey at third now.
So Bovey moves from left to third, and I got to think that's Adam Chevsky in left.
Yep.
Next pitch, he'll miss down and in, going to go to 1-1. So again, Bovey moves from left to third, and Adam Chevsky, who pinch hit last inning, is in left field.
Bovey, a very versatile guy to have on your team. There's Aberson Polanco, our Sunday started. Look at that hair.
Yeah, he's got a new hairstyle. A little rainbow color in there. The set and the 1-1. Swung, a little flare down the left field line. Sinking fast, that'll drop down for a hit. Going to second will be Namala. He'll put the brakes on there. Just a little duck snort down the left field line by Rodriguez. He's got back-to-back hits now, and suddenly he's got 4 for the series. Runners first and second with no one out for Jake Monroe.
Up to 107 hits on the year now as Nick Rodriguez and Namala and Nick both have 2 hits at the top of the lineup.
Josh Spence will go out there, have a word with Galindez, who has run into trouble here while they do that. Fans at AFIX, we're the Tennessee Valley's premier commercial grounds experts. From routine maintenance to full landscape design build, irrigation, hardscapes, and sodding, we handle it all. Find out more at afix.com. For Galindez, his numbers on the year, 2-3, a 6.25 ERA, 16th appearance. He does have 11 starts, so this is only his 5th relief appearance. 0 of 2 in saves, 44 2/3 innings, 51 hits now, 35 runs, 31 earned, 5 homers given up, 2 hit batsmen, 28 walks, and 37 strikeouts. Opponents are hitting .290 against him. So right on right as Spence makes his way back to the dugout. First and second, no one out. Playing behind the runner at first is Fisher. Galindez comes set. Pitch to Monroe. Big curveball that caught the outside corner. 0-1. Jake tonight, a pop-up to second, a walk, a run scored, and a fly out to left. What is it now, 36 straight he's reached base?
35.
35.
It's going to be 36, though.
Assuming he can do it tomorrow. Right on right. Galindez. The 0-1 is lined out into left field, sinking fast, and able to make the catch is Adam Chevsky for out number 1. That ball knuckled on him. It was a curveball that it was laced by Monroe, 94 off the bat, but a good play by Adam Chevsky to stick with it and make the spear for the out.
It's not an easy play, and he's not been out there for most of the game, too, so that's a nice play. By the way, Josh, the Angels shut out the Rangers 3-0, and our buddy Ryan Johnson picked up the win.
How many hits did the Rangers get?
That's a good question.
Here is Jacob Cozart, 0 for 3, a pop-up to third, a fly-out to center, and a strikeout swinging. Right on left. He goes after the first pitch, comes up empty on the fastball. 0-1. Galindez pitched on Tuesday. Won an inning, allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, both of which were earned. He walked 1 and struck out none. So Rocket City, like I said, has seen this guy before. Trash Pandas trying to put this away, already up 2-0. Only 1 hit for the Rangers tonight. How about that? Next pitch is low and in, 1-1. Believe it or not, Halos, I believe they are 12 wins away from avoiding the century mark in losses. I would, it's been a tough year, but if you can avoid that, that leaves at least a little bit of a better taste in your mouth.
Win tonight guarantees them a winning road trip to Texas, too.
How about that? Here's the set. And the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That was a changeup down and away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now, look, the AL West has not been very good this year. That being said, both the Rangers and Astros are contending for the division title and for a playoff spot. So to beat those two teams is rather impressive. The set by Galindez as the runners lead away. 1-2 in the dirt, and it skips past Garcia, trickles away, and both men will move up. He thought he had knocked it down, but somehow it squirted past him either between the wickets or maybe between his side and his right arm. We'll take a look at it again, and actually we just missed it.
He's really, really good. You don't see much getting by Garcia. That one just kind of trickled between his legs. He thought he had it in front of him.
So runners at second and third, count 2-2. The infield has to come in. And let's see if Kozar can shorten up here. Galindez from the letters, the 2-2. Here it is. Curve, a swing, and a miss. Strike 3. Badly fooled was Kozar. He chased one well down and in. Big strikeout for Galindez. His first of the game. Strikeout number 10 for Biloxi pitchers. And 2 outs, runners at second and third for Caleb Bartolero, who's got a fluky RBI triple tonight, plus a run scored. He's also lined to left and fly to center. Again, his ball was lost in the lights by Payne in center field. It dropped in for a triple, and scoring from first was Jake Monroe. Right on right, first pitch. Big curveball. There's another strike. That one did catch the low part of the zone, and it's 0-1.
Camden Manassi, as you touched on earlier, was warming up. He will be looking like coming into the ball game. Of course, Kenyon Yovan got his 13th save yesterday. That was his 12th consecutive converted save.
From the letters, the 0-1. Breaking ball popped up. Left side of the infield, and losing it for a moment is Bovey, but he comes charging in, makes the catch, and that will retire the side as Mike Bovey lost it at first, picked it up, and made the catch, sprinting in on the infield grass. A pop up to third by Bartolero. For Rocket City in the 8th, no runs, 2 hits, no errors. 2 men left. We'll move to the 9th. Rocket City up 2-0. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hess, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
With WOW Internet, there's no surprises. Everything's included. Fiber-powered internet starting at $25 per month. One price. No contracts. No data caps. No hidden fees. Just reliable internet that's there for you. All the time. Every time. 99.9% network reliability. Get WOW Internet today at wowway.com. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
Your commercial property is more than a building. It's your brand. When customers and employees pull up, what does your landscape say about you? At AFIX, we're the Tennessee Valley's premier commercial grounds experts. From routine maintenance to full landscape design build, irrigation, hardscapes, and sodding, we handle it all. But we don't just mow and go. AFIX takes the time to understand your goals, your budget, and your brand, then builds a customized plan that maximizes your property's potential. People and culture matter to us. That's why businesses across the Southeast trust AFIX as their partner. Call AFIX today at 866-563-LAWN. One call, one partner. Premier result. Visit afix.com.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Camden Manassi will come in for Rocket City and try to close this one out. He will be attempting his second save of the season, and he'll face the middle part of the Shuckers order. Fisher, Payne, and Keith do up. Chris Cortez, it was a roller coaster ride with him, but he goes 2 shutout innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. He gets the hold. And now it'll be up to Manassi to finish it off. If the game ends here, Yorman Galindez goes a scoreless inning in the 8th, surrenders 2 hits, no walks, and 1 strikeout. So here's Fisher to lead things off. 0 for 2, a pop-up to second, a strikeout swinging, and a walk. Again, Rocket City up 2-0 here in the top of the 9th inning, looking to clinch the series. And first pitch is going to be down and in, 1-0. And let me see here, we've just gone final down in Florida. Pensacola defeated Knoxville by the final score of 4-3. If the Trash Pandas finish this one off, they'll move to within a half game of the first place Smokies entering play tomorrow. So Fisher will step in. Well off the line at third is Fontanelle. Near the line at first is Bartolero, the 1-0. There's a strike as he delivered a cutter on the inside corner. Going to even at 1-1. For Manasseh, this is his second appearance of the series. As he'll look in. Next offering. Fastball rolled at first to his right to field. Bartolero. He'll flip to Manasseh covering in time. 3-1 on the putout. 1 up, 1 gone in the ninth inning for Braylon Payne, who is 0 for 2. A pop-up to short, a walk, and a strikeout swinging as we look at that again. Bartolero so smooth over there at first place, and it was an easy first out here in the ninth inning. So Manasseh, he pitched here on Wednesday. 2 shutout innings, 1 hit, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. He actually got the win. That was the night Rocket City walked it off on a Anthony Skull home run in the bottom of the ninth. Right on left, first pitch to Payne. Swung on and missed. He chased a high and in cutter. It's 0-1 on the left-handed hitter. Camden again missed a good chunk of the season, about 6 weeks, due to a groin pull. But before and after, he was very, very good, as the 0-1 is a fastball that misses just outside. Going to even at a ball and a strike. Camden, 4-3, a 2.87 ERA. 31st appearance, all in relief. 1 of 4 in saves. 38 innings, 30 hits, 14 runs. As the pitch swung through and missed again. Fastball down and away. It goes to 1-2. 12 earned runs, 1 homer allowed, 13 walks, 48 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .214 against him. Payne steps back in. Camden sets and delivers. And the fastball missed high, but that's a good placement pitch. Count evens at 2-2. Payne has gone after that pitch all week long, and Manasseh wanted to see if the young center fielder would help him out. Closed off stance for the left-handed hitter, Camden. From the letters, the 2-2, here it is. Called strike 3. That was a cutter that caught the bottom part of the zone, and Payne knew it. Strikeout number 1 for Manasseh, strikeout number 10 for Rocket City pitching, as he freezes Payne on the low cutter. So 2 away, and the last chance for the Shuckers will be Damon Keith, who's 1 for 3, a single, a strikeout swinging, and a flyout to right. This will be a right-on-right matchup, and my goodness, if you're Biloxi, first pitch, fastball, strike 0-1, you got to think to yourself, what else could go wrong? They lose here, they will have dropped 15 of their last 16. And tonight they got a sensational performance by Jacob DeBerry, and yet they're down 2-0. Here's the 0-1. There's another fastball that misses outside, 1-1. 2 runs scored, 1 was earned, and that was only earned because it was a misplayed triple into straightaway center. The other run scored on a throwing error. Here's the set in the 1-1. Swung, cued, foul over by the Rocket City first base dugout. It hit off the railing. Joe Krusel went diving to his left. He's okay. It's 1-2, and a chance for Manasseh to wrap it up. Doug Henry sitting right next to Joe, kidding with him after that little dart to his left on the foul ball. The right-handed hitter is ready. Manasseh will try to end it here. The 1-2, called strike 3, and that's a winner for Rocket City. Painted a fastball on the outside corner. Keith couldn't pull the trigger. He's caught looking. Strikeout number 2 for Manasseh, who tosses a 1-2-3 ninth inning. For Camden, he faces 3 men in his lone inning of work. He strikes out 2 of those 3, gets a ground out as well. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. That is also strikeout number 11 for Rocket City pitching. And again, fans, the Trash Pandas win, and a win at home is brought to you by Twice Daily. Twice Daily Rewards members get a $1 slice off of pizza the following day. Limit 1 per loyalty account. Rocket City wins 2-0 for Biloxi. No runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 for the ball game, and for Rocket City, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They also leave 6. Your winning pitcher, Tyler Bremner, he goes to 1-2 as he went 6 shutout innings, 2 hits, a walk, and 8 strikeouts. The loss to Jacob DeBerry, who deserved a better fate. 6 hits, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, and 8 Ks for him. He's 7-8 on the year. Bremner 1-2. Manasseh with his second save in a time of game that was 2 hours and 14 minutes. and played in front of 6,740 fans. Chris is going to talk to Tyler Brimner. For those of you on radio, we'll be back with the Northrop Grumman postgame show. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Live.
With WOW Internet, there's no surprises. Everything's included. Fiber-powered internet starting at $25 per month. One price. No contracts. No data caps. No hidden fees. Just reliable internet that's there for you. All the time. Every time. 99.9% network reliability. Get WOW Internet today at wowway.com. Restrictions and terms apply. New customers only. Subject to change. Taxes and other charges extra.
The Trash Pandas would like to thank their partner, Frame World Art Gallery. Family owned and operated and located in Huntsville now for over 36 years. Frame World is the place for all of your framing needs. Whether it's award framing, custom framing, sports art from Daniel Moore, Doug Hass, and more, or special keepsakes and collectible objects. Frame World can take care of it all. And if you mention this ad, you can save 25% off of any order. Check out Frame World Art Gallery at 2508 Memorial Parkway Southwest, or give them a call at 256-539-8859.
Hey fans, catch the excitement of minor league baseball with the Bally Sports Live app. Watch your favorite team or scout the top prospects. Every game live all season long. Strike three, you're out. Plus, stream the Savannah Bananas and emerging fight sports to keep the action going. Best of all, it's totally free. No credit card required. Download the Bally Sports Live app today on your phone or connected device.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN. Another one is in the books. Now, let's head to postgame. Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN is brought to you by Frame World, WOW, Crestwood Medical Center, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration.
And welcome into the Northrop Grumman postgame show, everyone. Josh Carey with you. Back at Mission Command running the boards is Daniel Williams. And tonight the news is good. Rocket City clinches the series. They defeat Biloxi tonight by the final score of 2-0 in a ball game that was the exact opposite of what we saw last night. Last night Rocket City won 10-8 in what was a slugfest between the two teams and a lot of shaky pitching and some shaky fielding as well. Tonight was a real crisp, clean ball game, but a couple of mistakes made by the Shuckers in the fourth inning where Rocket City got both of their runs. That's what turned the tide in this one. The Trash Pandas, they didn't exactly hit the cover off the ball, but they did collect 7 hits, and they did just enough to win by the final of 2-0 on the strength of a tremendous pitching performance by Tyler Brimner, who showed you why he's the top pitching prospect in the Angel system. 6 shutout innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. And if you're Biloxi, you just got to kind of shake your head. Jacob DeBerry, their starting pitcher, did everything right tonight, but 2 runs scored, one on a misplayed fly ball in center field and the other on an ill-advised throwing error later in a 2-run fourth inning for Rocket City. Only one of the runs was earned, and Rocket City wins 2-0. They've taken 4 of the first 5 games of this series and will look to pick up one more win tomorrow. And by the way, Knoxville did lose. Birmingham also won. So at the end of play today, the Trash Pandas are a half game behind Knoxville for first place in the Northern Division. Meanwhile, Birmingham remains right on Rocket City's heels, only a full game behind the Trash Pandas for that final playoff spot in the Northern Division standings. Let's take you through what happened in this ball game. It'll be quick because, again, there just wasn't a whole lot of offense tonight. Really, for Rocket City, the only time, like I said, they got 2 runs in the fourth inning, and to be quite honest with you, that was one of only a couple of occasions that they really threatened. In the third inning, they did get back-to-back singles by Jake Thompson and Arjun Namala to put runners at first and second with 2 away, but Thompson did try to go first to third on Namala's single. He was thrown out there for out number 2, and then Nuck Rodriguez rolled out to third in the third inning. So in the fourth, it was Jake Monroe who would draw a walk to start the fourth inning, his 35th consecutive game reaching base in a Trash Pandas uniform, so that got the ball rolling in the fourth inning. Jacob Cozart would then fly out to center for out number 1, and it's sort of odd because the ball was handled just fine by Biloxi center fielder Braylon Payne. The very next hitter at the plate was Caleb Bartolero, who hit a deeper fly ball into center field, but it was still about 5 feet short of the warning track. It was going to be a routine play by Payne, who had just caught Cozart's ball moments ago, but this time he looked up into the sky and just couldn't find the baseball. The ball would land behind him by a good 20 feet. It would roll toward the wall. Scoring from first was Monroe, and making it all the way around to third on a goofy triple was Bartolero. It is a hit since the ball didn't touch anyone on the way down. It's a cheap hit, but it's a hit nonetheless. RBI triple for Bartolero. He picks up his 34th RBI of the season and a runner at third with one out. The Trash Pandas on top 1-0. From there, with Eddie Micheletti Jr. at the plate, it was the catcher for Biloxi, David Garcia, who tried to get an out, a free out on the Trash Pandas by trying a pickoff attempt on Bartolero at third base, but his throw skipped past the third baseman Guiarte down the left field line and allowed Bartolero to score. Probably not the wisest move to do that, given that Jacob DeBerry was pitching so well, or Jerron DeBerry was pitching so well for the Shuckers. You kind of wanted him to do his own thing against Micheletti. But again, Garcia tried to get a free out. He threw it to third. The ball was in the dirt. It got past Guiarte down the left field line. The E2 allowed Bartolero to score from third. And just like that, Rocket City led it 2-0. To add insult to injury, Micheletti would then line out to the second baseman Dylan O'Ray for out number 2. Had he not thrown to third, Garcia, that lineout would have been out number 2, and then they wound up with a strikeout of the next hitter, Cole Fontanelle, to end the inning. All accord, no run should have scored that inning, but 2 did, and from that point forward, Rocket City and their pitching staff would make that lead hold up. Trash Pandas did get a runner to third with 2 outs in the 7th inning, but Jake Thompson rolled out to short to end that threat. In the 8th, they got back-to-back singles by Arjun Namala and Nick Rodriguez to start the frame before the next 3 men were retired to thwart that threat. Meanwhile, Tyler Bremner, like I said, was tremendous tonight. 6 shutout innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. And really, the Shuckers didn't threaten the guy. They got 1 man on base in the 2nd on a 2-out single by Damon Keith. The next hitter, Bovee, flew out to center field to end that inning. And then in the 4th, with 1 out, Jesus Madej would single. He would also steal second. Andrew Fisher would strike out swinging for out number 2. Braylon Payne would then draw a walk. That put runners at first and second with 2 away before Damon Keith struck out swinging against Bremner. That was really Bremner's toughest inning, the top of the 4th inning, but he got out of it while putting up a goose egg as well. From there, Bremner would retire the final 6 men he faced. He struck out 2 of the 3 batters he faced in both the 5th and the 6th innings, giving him 8 strikeouts for the ballgame. From there, Chris Cortez came on in the 7th inning. He struggled. He gave up a walk to Andrew Fisher to start the 7th inning, but he would get a strikeout of Payne swinging, a flyout to right by Keith, allowing Fisher to move to second. An infield single by Mike Bovee allowed Fisher to take third. Runners were at the corners with 2 away before pinch hitter Josh Adamchevsky came to the plate. He laced a line drive right at the right fielder, Eddie Micheletti Jr., to end that inning. And after that, the Shuckers didn't really threaten. They did get a leadoff single by David Garcia to start the 8th inning, but he was erased on a 5-6-3 double play off the bat of Dylan O'Ray in that 8th inning to clear the bases, and that was a big play because Luis Pena would follow with a single to put a runner on base with 2 out before Cortez got Jesus Madej to bounce to second to end the top of the 8th inning. And finally in the 9th, Camden Manassi came on to close it out for Rocket City. He would strike out 2 of the 3 men he faced in a 1-2-3 inning, and again, Rocket City a winner tonight by the final score of 2-0. Here are your totals for Biloxi. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They leave 6. For Rocket City, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They also leave 6. Tyler Bremner, the win, he goes to 1-2. 6 shutout innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. And the loss to Jacob DeBerry, he will fall to 7-8 on the season. DeBerry, 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 of them earned. He walked 2 and struck out 8. Again, he is 7-8 on the season, even though he pitched very well tonight. And for Camden Manassi, his 2nd save of the season. Again, he strikes out 2 of the 3 men he faces in a 1-2-3 9th inning. The time of game was 2 hours and 14 minutes, and the attendance 6,740. As again, Rocket City wins this one tonight by the final of 2-0. Before we take our final break, let's give our stations a chance to identify themselves. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
HD 97.7.2, WZZN-FM Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio, WZZN.
And now we'll take our final break on the Northrop Grumman postgame show. Come back and wrap it up right after this. Again, the Trash Pandas a winner tonight over the Shuckers by the final of 2-0. This is Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
You've got to experience Toyotathon at Bill Penny Toyota. They've got the selection with over 700 new Toyotas to choose from. And they've got the extras with Bill Penny perks and a 10-year unlimited warranty. So get on over to Bill Penny Toyota today and experience Toyotathon. Bill Penny Toyota in Huntsville and online at BillPennyToyota.com. Bill Penny's Toyota 10-year unlimited warranty is valid through the 10th year of ownership. Valid on new vehicles only. See dealer for details.
At Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, we love baseball almost as much as we love serving up the best and baddest burgers around. People have called our burgers totally insane. And at Bad Daddy's, we take that as a compliment. But it's not just burgers. Up first, starters like our fried pickles, wings, or poblano frites. Second, try one of Bad Daddy's giant chopped salads. Third, our famous chef-inspired burgers with lots of different taste options. And before you head home, finish up with one of our shakes or delicious banana pudding. Bad Daddy's Burger Bar on the Parkway in Huntsville and Clift Farm in Madison.
We can tell you how we're pushing the boundaries of innovation, how we're building Sentinel, America's next-generation ICBM system, sustaining deterrence for decades to come. We can tell you how we're delivering the world's first 6th-gen plane, or even how we're making record-breaking microchips smaller than a grain of sand. But why do that when we can show you? Visit Northrop Grumman at ngc.com to see for yourself.
This is Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN.
Fireworks still going off here at Toyota Field to cap off a great evening. Rocket City blanks Biloxi by the final of 2-0. And with that, the Trash Pandas garner their 5th shutout win of the season. They clinched the series over Biloxi, taking 4 of the first 5 ball games, and they'll look to take one more contest tomorrow from Biloxi before the Shuckers leave town. And again, this is the Northrop Grumman postgame show. The mission at Northrop Grumman is to be at the forefront of technology and innovation, delivering superior capability in tandem with maximized cost efficiencies. The security solutions they provide help secure freedoms for our nation as well as those of our allies. That'll do it for us here tonight. We will be back at it tomorrow. Rocket City, with a win and a Knoxville loss, would move back into first place in the Northern Division. It would also guarantee them of staying ahead of Birmingham heading into that crucial series next week at Regents Field. That'll get underway on Tuesday. But first things first, we'll see if Rocket City can cap off this fine week with one more win over this struggling Biloxi team. We'll be on the air at 3:50 with the pregame show. 4:05 will be the first pitch. Trash Pandas and Shuckers in Game 6 of 6 at Toyota Field. Iverson Polanco, the right-hander, will go back to the bump for Rocket City. 4-7, a 3.97 ERA. He had a pretty good outing his last time up against Knoxville. Had one difficult inning against the Smokies that led to his downfall in a 5-4 loss. He'll go back to the bump against Southpaw J.D. Thompson, who really struggled here on Tuesday against the Trash Pandas. He's 0-1 with an ERA of 6. Let's hope the Bats continue to do what they did on Tuesday against Thompson and can cap off this week in fine fashion. Should be another fun day at the ballpark. We're going to have pregame autographs. We'll also have kids running the bases after the ball game as well. Should be a fun time to cap off your weekend here at Toyota Field. We'd love to have you here at the ballpark, but if you can't join us here at Toyota Field, be sure to tune in to Talk Radio 97.7 or ESPN 97.7 The Zone for all the action. Again, Trash Pandas and Shuckers in Game 6 of 6 from Toyota Field. Please join us as the Trash Pandas will look to take 5 of 6 this week from the Shuckers. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Special thank you back at Mission Command for all the hard work this evening from Daniel Williams. And, of course, thank you to all of you for listening to Rocket City Trash Pandas Baseball. Again, your final score on this winning night, it's the Trash Pandas shutting out the Shuckers by the final score of 2-0. For Chris Harris and for Daniel Williams and for everyone with the Rocket City Trash Pandas, this is Josh Carey saying so long, everybody. This has been Trash Panda Baseball on the Trash Pandas Broadcast Network and Valley Sports Live.
Thank you for listening to Trash Panda Baseball on Talk Radio WZZN. Trash Panda Baseball has been brought to you by Frame World, Wow, Crestwood Medical Center, Northrop Grumman, Bad Daddy's Burger Bar, and by Fleming Roofing and Restoration. HD 97.7.2, WZZN FM Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. Talk Radio WZZN.